The following program is hosted by immature, irreverent, obnoxious, and often disgusting young men. Listener discretion is advised.
This time on Nude Clan, 200 episodes down, 200 episodes to go.
Shall we play a game?
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Nude Clan, our 200th episode, guys. This is a big occasion.
It is, yeah.
It's not every episode that can be 200 episodes.
Why not?
Yeah, that's my deep insight for the day.
Not every episode could be 200.
Yeah, it's just true. If you look at it, it just proves itself. Right?
Well, now in the 200s, so for the next
99
episodes, we will have 200.
Technically, we will be 200 of some variety. Yeah.
Yeah.
So cool. Yeah, thanks for being with us for so long. This is kind of crazy.
It's been a while.
Yeah, it's weird because it feels like Ultima's so old, but Nude Clan's not really that much younger than Ultima.
Just by a bit, yeah.
We still have 200 episodes. That's a shitload. And that's not even counting After Dark, which we're up to 71 or 72 now. Lots of stuff. Yeah, so thank you guys for hanging out with us. Hopefully you've, enjoyed the show. Obviously, if you're here for our 200th episode, which is just a Q&A episode to celebrate the podcast. And hopefully we have some actual podcast questions, which is kind of what I wanted.
Right.
General questions are great too, but
yeah,
ones about the show is kind of...
You have a few.
Okay.
General questions, if you have those, that should be an After Dark.
Yeah, or
So-
I think they have gaming questions is what I mean.
There's a few gaming questions, a few games, or a few questions about the podcast itself, about us doing the podcast.
And see, that's what I
things.
wanted. Yeah, so that's good. I haven't looked at all of them. I've seen a couple, but yeah, so I'm excited to get into those. If this is your first episode of Nude Clan, this is a very strange episode to start on.
Fucking go back, listen to another episode first.
Yeah.
You won't care unless you know.
Exactly. So it's a very exclusive episode. Exclusively, we know.
Welcome, pay your dues.
Exclusively inclusive.
We
need those downloads.
Yeah, we need those. We need them. You got to pay your download dues. Yeah, check out the backlogs. A lot of great stuff. A lot of great game reviews.
Yeah, 200 episodes worth of backlog to go through.
Yeah, enjoy. Dude, it's insane how fast some of these people get through it, though.
Yeah.
I started UFF 3 months ago, and I'm caught up, and I'm like,
Jesus.
oh my God.
It's like
What's our fucking average
two
episode
hours plus?
length?
Yeah.
It's a lot. I
It's
think
probably
there's
an hour and a half, right, for our average length
I
time?
think there's more.
Maybe an hour 40.
There's more runtime for Nude Clan than there is UFF, and it has 100 plus less episodes. That's how much we talk on this.
Jesus, man.
Well, you do have quite a few UFF episodes where you guys had a time limit of an hour.
Yeah, that's true. In Nude Clan, we've kind of just...
And you guys disbanded that, 2 years ago?
Yeah.
Maybe more.
So, 267 episodes, a 96-minute average. So it's an hour and 36 minutes average on Nude Clan.
Mm-hmm. And we have 200 episodes now.
214. Or 267 on here.
It's counting After Darks. Yeah.
Yeah. Counting After Darks. And we don't count that for these, of course, because we're not celebrating After Dark.
Those After Darks are bringing our average down.
They are, yeah. It was higher before. It was closer to 2 hours.
Yeah, so we need to have that separated out a little bit.
But UFF is 310 episodes with 87-minute average, so an hour and 27. So it's shorter.
Well, you also have like a bunch of like 10-minute mini episodes.
Yeah, we have a lot. The commentaries are only half an hour. There's a bunch of reasons why.
Yeah.
But a lot of Nude Clan time. So, yeah, check out the rest of it. If you really like what we're doing, we have a Patreon account, patreon.com/Nude Clan. We have a PayPal on our website, nudeclan.net. You can also go through multiple links on that website. The Amazon link will get a small kickback. It's going to be getting time for your holiday shopping with, Black Friday and Cyber Monday and every other fucking whatever day comes
Shopping
out
day.
for sales. Yeah, on Amazon. You can go there. And it gives us a very small kickback, much smaller than it used to be, but still something. And twitch.tv/Nude Clan Gaming is where you can see us play games sometimes, and you can sub to us there. If you have Amazon Prime, you get a free sub, and we would appreciate it if you'd use it for us. If not, use it for somebody else that you watch. It's there. You have it, so...
The more you know.
And of course, our
Yeah.
our website, audibletrial.com/Nude Clan.
Exactly, yeah. That's where you can go to find the forums, everything.
That's follow us on audibletrials.com.
/Nude Clan. That's where you can tweet me at audibletrial.com /Nude Clan. I wish I could make that my Twitter handle. That'd be so fucking sweet. I don't think you can have like slashes in there though, which is too much, which is really just too bad.
You could change your name to it, I think.
That's true. Yeah, I could.
Just go the week as audibletrials.com /Nude Clan.
Yeah, you can join our forums, which are pretty dead now. We kind of just use the Discord and PSN chat.
Discord, PSN, Twitter.
Yeah, that's where we are mostly. The website we're probably going to do away with at the end of the year. It's kind of the plan.
Yeah.
Just because it's just an old forum, archaic,
Yeah.
and we don't fucking update
This
it.
is the social media age, bitch.
That's right, and it's free, motherfuckers, so we're going to use that shit. Yeah, so that's where you can go. You can tweet me at UFF Podcast.
Me at Obsidian Bob.
Me at Nude Clan Cam.
You can tweet our show and vote on our polls for the games that we play next at Nude Clan Podcast. And if you go to that Twitter handle, there is a timeless Discord link, a link to our Discord channel. There's a lot of good people in there, some assholes as well, and of course us. You can get a hold of us there. You can keep in contact with the show, talk to like-minded shits that listen to the show, I guess. And just hang out. It's a good time. Just remember, you never know who you're going to meet. I mean, with UFF, like with any of these podcasts, we've had people meet and then create their own podcasts.
Welcome
and
to the
projects.
World Wide Web, kid. You never
Well,
know
yeah.
who you're going to meet.
You never know. Boomer Schweiss explains the interwebs.
The
is that
World
the
Wide
Discord
Webs.
sound?
I think that is.
What a timely little notification there. Bloop.
Yeah, good stuff. So,
And then Schweiss tries to find out how to get back to Discord.
Boomer Schweiss can't figure out the... Yeah.
He gave up, guys. It's
Yeah.
all right.
It doesn't work. I'm going to have to unplug it.
Channel your inner boomer.
That's right. So, yeah, that's where you can find all that shit. Please hang out with us, and
Schweiss has left your channel.
it'll be a good time. It'll be a great time. Yeah. Oh man, I miss the TeamSpeak days because I would always do the chick voice, and then I would just hear Craig log off, and it was the dude, and I would always laugh at the dude. He's like, "User has entered your channel," like super deep voice.
Yeah.
And I'm like, Craig, why do you have the man? And he's like, I don't know, I just kind of liked it more, and then I switched to it eventually too, and then I
It
realized,
reminded me of the robot rapist voice from Bejeweled 2.
yeah, it kind of does, yeah, it's just super deep. And then TeamSpeak, I can't believe we used that for as long as we did. Like, Discord is so much easier, and like,
I mean, Discord was made because of the the ineptitude of the other. What are you doing? Of the other channels like TeamSpeak and other things out there that just wasn't quite right.
yeah, and we paid for a TeamSpeak channel. We paid for it with money.
Yep,
Who does that?
we did.
Us. I forgot to like cancel it, and I was like, "Fuck!" But they gave us our money back. Thankfully, it was like $50 for the year. And I was like,
Oh, that's
"Ooh."
not too bad.
Yeah, and it was like a limited amount of people on the channel. Like, dude, there's just don't go that route. Yeah, so check out the other episodes. Give us a review. on iTunes or whatever you use to consume us in your
Consumers.
ear holes. Yeah, we will fill your ear holes to the brim. Yeah, just give us that. You know, even if it's shitty, it's still fun. And yeah, so before we get into this Q&A episode for our 200th, the grand celebration that it is, what have you guys been playing this week?
Pretty much just Uncharted 2.
Hmm.
I played like 5 minutes of Sekiro trying to fight the boss that I'm on, but then I was like, you know what, fuck that shit. I'm going to play Uncharted, and then immediately got like over halfway through it, so...
See, when I asked you why you hadn't played much Sekiro, you told me that you haven't had time all week, and that
I haven't. I've been busy as fuck this week. My car fucking broke
He's looking
down.
for the soundbite.
And on top of that,
He's looking for the
Schweiss,
soundbite.
On top of that, I had to work 50 hours this week. So I had no time to play Friday because I had to work.
Well, Craig, I mean, I work 5 days a week, too.
Yeah, but you don't work 10-hour shifts.
Not all the time, but sometimes. I mean, my week is kind of fragmented too, though, because like the postal week is like Saturday to Friday, and so I'm not sure what I should count my week.
Not during Amazon season.
Yeah, then it's there. It's
Amazon
all
season.
day, every day. But do I count my week like that way? So last week was the Saturday before yesterday through the Friday before the Saturday that was yesterday? Or do I count it as like my 5-day chunk? I don't know. It's a question that I don't know the answer to. Because I think I got...
I think you're just confusing yourself. That's why you
Yeah.
don't know the answer.
Yeah. I think I worked... I think I got like 20 hours of overtime in the last 2 weeks, though.
Nice.
On my next pay thing. So I did kind of do that. And I played Sekiro. So, I mean, I have to wonder, Craig. I also, well, you make it so confusing, too, because you tell us you're not going to play the game. And then you...
I wanted to know how far I could get.
Well-
And now I have other shit to play. So...
I would like to know that as well. And
He's struggling. He really wants that gavel sound.
and I feel like you could do it if you wanted to, Craig. I think you could do it.
Nah.
I think you've come this far, Craig. It'd be a shame. You'd let yourself down, Craig.
Yeah.
If
No,
you
I
didn't
wouldn't.
And it's
attempt
one
to
thing
beat
to let
the
us
game.
down, because you do that all the time.
Well, I don't care about you, so it's fine.
Exactly, but it's another thing to let yourself down, because that takes work.
No, not really. I didn't care that much.
Exactly, but that's what I'm saying.
So I'm not
You're
letting myself down in any way because
Not yet, because you haven't failed yet. You're just accepting that you're going to fail. That's different than actually failing. And there
Believe
will
in
be...
yourself, Craig.
Yeah, just believe in yourself.
Beat this game.
Dude, I'm like halfway through and I only have
further than I
2
am.
weeks left to
Yeah,
play
you're
it.
way further than Cameron.
And it's taken me exactly a month to get to where I am. I don't have another month to get through the next half of the
You
game.
might, though, depending on how long it takes Cameron or me. I haven't beaten the final boss. I fucking can't. This fucking second phase is nuts. Can't handle it, man. The counter is just... It just fucking... I go full retard on it, and I just get hammered. Just fucking hammered by it.
Well, there's like 4 endings. Maybe there's like another way you can take.
Yeah, I think the other way is the way that you didn't take that you could have.
No, that's the
That's one of
Shura
the
ending.
endings, yeah.
And that's the shortest one.
Yeah.
But
I
there's
don't-
like 3 other ones.
I think there's one that's kind of like Bloodborne. I haven't looked anything up yet, but there's like an item that you collect pieces of throughout the game, and I think
Really?
it might be similar to that. Yeah.
Ooh.
I'm trying to play this as blind as I can, but I don't know. I have this weird thing where I like will ask people where things are, so I try to play it as if like we're playing a fucking NES game, And I tried to explain this to James, the guy who did his Schweiss and Johnson with me, and he was like, yeah, that sounds like you should just look it up online because that's basically what you're doing. And I'm like, no, but it's different. It's like a friend group think tank thing. It's not the internet. And for some reason, I find that more acceptable. Like, oh, where'd you find that boss? And they're like, oh, da. And then I go do it. Like, instead of like Googling, just...
Yeah, but
it seems less
it's
shitty.
that really all that is just you removing that Google search one step from yourself.
Yeah,
because that person probably did that Google search. They didn't find it on their own. This is not your think tank. They fucking Googled it, followed a guide, and now you're getting that information secondhand, which is just shy of Googling it.
Are you telling me that Craig Googled the things that I asked?
Yes.
Some of them.
I know for a fact Craig
not
has
all the things-
had to look stuff up online.
Not all the things that he's asked me, though.
So no Sekiro, Craig?
No, you played a little.
I played
bit.
like 5 minutes of it.
Okay.
Only 5, huh?
Yeah, only 5.
He finally fucking found the sound.
Yeah. I was thinking I was going to not
there's
do
like
it.
There's a third mask piece that I'm looking for. But
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Because if you get the mask, then you can like spend 5 of your skill points and then upgrade your attack power.
Oh, that's what the mask is? Oh, see, that's what I was thinking.
It lets you upgrade your attack power without having to kill a boss.
Oh, that's probably how you get the attack power trophy. Is for getting that as well as the other
Probably,
pieces.
but you can play New Game Plus, and that counts.
Oh,
towards it.
really? Your shit stays? Like, does your gourd stay, too?
I don't
Your luscious
know.
gourd?
Maybe.
You need to find
That
more seed.
that
Give
thick-
Emma more seed.
That thick, juicy gourd for Emma, yeah. She fills it.
No, you give Emma your seed, and she gives you that gourd.
She does give me a gourd, yeah. Bulging gourd. Nah,
she's taking care of Ishin's gourd, so
not anymore. No, I'm
Oh.
just kidding.
she is.
How many gourds do you have right now?
I think I have 9 charges, and my charges do a
I have
lot.
like 8.
They give me a lot back because I got the
I have
upgrades for the
3.
gourd. I found numerous grinding spots, and I just have ground out like points for like hours. And like fucking fighting the guy that I'm on. Oh Jesus Christ! The guy that I was on before. I just had so much fucking XP because I would have to go back to get my resurrection stones filled. Because once you empty your stones, you have to go. You have to take time to let them fill back up again, right? With
Right.
resurrection juice.
You got to use those soul balloons or whatever that.
Yeah.
Get it
Oh, I
back.
did. And I have a really fast grind area that I grind out my juice for my stones in.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's I don't know. It's God. I'm excited to talk about it. It's too bad Craig's not going to play it though. What about? Okay, so just those two, just Uncharted, just 5 minutes of Sekiro.
Yep.
All right. What about you, Cameron?
I've been just playing Sekiro.
No Battlefield.
No
like
Battlefield.
you're not cheating on us with
Nope.
With
Like I told
Overwatch
you
or
last
anything
week,
like that?
I got that out of my system that last week, so I could just focus on this week.
I wonder if it'll play it again if I just hit enter.
But
That's Injustice for All.
But the 31st is when the Pacific Theater is coming back to or coming to Battlefield 5.
Oh, the good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we need to stream that. Have that be my cheat day.
That would be fun. Yeah. Did you get me the version that gives
Yeah.
me all the stuff? Oh, I should probably play that.
I mean, there is no
There's no season pass.
season pass. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't mind the season pass. Although everyone that like has ever, everyone that's listening to this is a piece of shit that doesn't want to spend more money on a great game.
But see, the argument is people who spend more money on the game really want to keep playing it, and so now they're spending money on extra content they're not going to get to play in the long run very often, just because there's still a huge base that didn't buy it, and so the whole argument's not separating the player base.
That's a good point.
And so that's why you have to welcome a little bit of microtransaction to your life. That's the only way we're going to keep getting these, free extra content.
And that's
in these games.
and people that cry about it, God, it's such an over-cry
But
thing,
microtransactions for skins and looks and whatnot. No, like pay to win stuff.
Yeah, pay to win is unforgivable, but skins, like, what are you going to complain about buying a skin? Like, you don't need the skin.
You don't.
If you're addicted to it, then you need to cut up your credit card and close your PSN account. Your wife needs to beat the shit out of your PlayStation 4 with a hammer, and, you know.
Yeah.
Fucking, God, it's so fucking ridiculous. People are like, cuddle me! Don't, you know what I mean? Like with the microtransactions and the season passes, like, I don't mind it. It's honestly kind of nice. Like when I got the Conan Exiles, ooh, bringing it up already. When I bought the DLC for that, they have a season 1 and season 2 DLC pack, and I just bought those, and then I bought the season 3 ones individually. Like, it's easy. It just has the content.
You went and bought all of them then?
Oh yeah, fuck yeah, dude. I told you I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm not ready at the same time.
You bought the statues that let you make the.
Anyways, I
Arnold?
played Sekiro, and I got past the bull part, the first flaming bull, I guess. If there's more than one.
There's kind of a second one.
Well,
yeah.
So I
He's
beat
not a
that one.
flamer though.
I beat the on fire bull.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's like I think that was the second boss like creature I fought. It's not really a true boss, but
No, it's a mini boss.
Yeah. He's a nice one to kill because he gives you a thing that helps with the medicine. The gourds increases their potency.
yeah, that's what I was talking about. It's really
Yeah, I got
nice.
that.
There's a
him.
few bosses that do that, and then there's like the upgrade trees. skills
Craig, did
that
you
have
ever
those.
kill that chick in the village? The like butterfly chick, or not butterfly? The one as you're going up to Corrupted Monk, and she's off to the side, and she's like really fast, and you have to counter her.
Oh, no, I haven't killed her yet.
You need to go kill her.
she
she
dropped
gives
one of
you-
those too.
No, she gives you moves that when you assassinate someone, you gain health back. She's quite possibly the best thing in the game, and she's fucking easy if you just.
Well, I have-
parry.
That's true.
I have
I
the,
almost killed her a couple times. So
I have unlocked the tree where if you death blow someone, you get health back.
Oh, okay. I think she gives you more of them then.
Because that's just a passive you get if you just go along your shinobi tree all the way up to the top left.
Some enemies
Top, yeah.
I found give you skills that you can buy. Like one of the guys that you can kill gives you the Mikri counter.
Like Mikri Counter 2.0?
No, it's just the Mikri counter.
Oh.
Like you can just get it from him, even though you can buy it with your skill
fuck.
points.
There's a skill I don't have. I don't think I bought it that like increases the stance damage for doing that. I need that for the final guy.
How did you
I
not
already have
buy
that. Yeah, it's that
It's the Ashina style.
the Ashina style that you get from the dude from killing those assassins.
Yeah, there's the
I
one that does
got
more
his,
for the Mikri counter.
his
and then
overhand
one
blow,
for
but
the-
then I got the one up the top, but you do more posture damage.
yeah.
The overhand blow is good if you're just gonna Arnold Schwarzenegger Conan kill everything and not stance kill him, because then you just like crush.
I mean, doesn't it do a lot of stance damage too, though?
It does. It does. Yeah, it's a good one. It's a good one, and it
I
doesn't
still
cost.
need to know how to time it during like a boss fight.
It doesn't cost points either. It doesn't cost your crosses or whatever.
Yeah,
That's nice too.
I mean, your sword moves shouldn't. Do some of them cost?
Yeah,
one
they
of them
do.
does.
Almost all of them do later.
No, not the combat skills. They don't.
No, not the combat ones, but your
One of them does
Your
though. It's when
specials.
there's like a weapon that you get later that if you use it, you'll have to spend your spirit tokens or whatever.
yeah, and you get a lot of them that will end up spending them. But
Buy
it's
a shitload of them now because later they become more expensive, which made me angry.
Well, whenever I get over a certain amount of gold, I try to find a merchant and invest in coin purses because you don't lose coin purses.
Yeah, it's a good.
So
idea.
it's like paying 10% on your gold to not have to lose it. So
Yeah.
I'm stocking that shit way
See,
the fuck up.
I didn't see. I looked at those and I was like, why would I buy those? It makes my shit not worth as much. And then Cameron mentioned that, and I was like, oh yeah, that's really obvious.
It's so you can stockpile gold.
Yeah, so you don't have to.
Like, wow, Cameron's going to lose a lot less money in this game than I did.
Yeah, I have like 17 light coin purses and like 5 heavy coin purses.
Yeah, and then when you want to buy, you just
pop a coin
pop.
purse.
Just keep all those.
You only
until-
pop as many coin purses as you need at that moment.
I wouldn't even do it until you want to like upgrade your shit. like with your prosthetics?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, there's pieces that I need for the prosthetic. I have like the piece from killing the hatred demon, but I don't have the lesser pieces to then use the piece. And I'm like, fuck! I could upgrade all of these if I had this fucking like.
Is it for the highest tier stuff?
Ember Bowl. Yeah, I have the ones for the highest tier. I have the Lapis Lazuli or Lazuli, whatever. Well, I don't know if the fucking blue little gem.
I have no idea.
And I can't use it.
I want to get the Sacred Flame Flint. That
Yeah.
it seems awesome to do damage to the apparitions.
Yeah, that seems awesome. I don't know if I have it. If I do, I haven't used it. But I usually just fucking throw on a confetti and just wreck.
There's like an upgrade you can get for the umbrella that makes it so you don't take terror damage from the apparitions.
Yeah, no, you do though. You have to use the item, so you have to be blocking. So it's not really that good.
You have to block with it, yeah, but it makes it nice.
I guess.
Especially when you're fighting like Shishiman warrior dudes and they do like a beam thing on you, or they send those like fucking giant terror balls that will fuck you.
Yeah. Well, I found that if you just wait until later, like I did, I just went back to those guys, threw on a Divine Confetti, and I fucking took them out, dude. I wrecked.
Yeah.
I was like, let's go to the Great Ape one. He fucked me last time. I threw it on, and I just fucking melted that guy.
You know what bothers the shit out of me for that? Because you know how, like, with the version 2 Great Ape thing, there's that path that, you know, you can just drop down into the fight area.
Yeah.
And he's, like, just out of the way, so you can't assassinate him.
Yeah.
Just like the other guy, how there's, like, another path that leads you to directly behind him, but any way that you could jump off to assassinate him, he's, like, just out of the way.
Yeah.
That pisses me off.
The game likes to do that to you.
It's like, it tickles your cock, but it's like, ha, not really. You can't do it. But then it gives you like another boss. Like there's like an alternate path, like, you know, like by the Ashina Reservoir. There's like where you fight the Seven Spears guy.
Yeah.
There's like another path that you can take where it leads to a well.
Yeah.
And there's like a dude you could just drop down on. And it just like, I fucking hate that shit. It pisses me off. And it makes no sense for the double health bars when they do shit like that. They're like, here's a guy who you can kill freely.
Yeah, it makes those double health bars nice though, because 2 is a little too much, unless you've gotten good, which you have to get good. You have to take Cameron's advice.
Get good.
So I played a shitload of World of Final Fantasy this week. Had to review that with Joe.
Oh, so you beat it then?
Yeah.
Did you beat the like after credits one?
Yes.
Okay.
Did you?
I haven't done that one yet.
Greg, I mean, you beat that last year though. Didn't
I
you?
beat it like when it came out, so like 2-3 years ago, wherever it came out.
You can't. The game's not done yet, Craig.
But it is.
There's a 5-stage boss fight at the end, and it's still really easy.
The fucking Square Enix tradition of the transforming boss.
Yeah, kind of. It's 3 different people, but you fight a couple of them twice. Got to finish it, man. I didn't get the true ending, but I did finish the after credits ending. It's kind of dumb though. There's no trophy for the actual ending. It's like, fuck you, man. But
How do you
the
get the
credits
true
one-
ending? And do you have to have all the mirages or something?
No, you have to do a bunch of the memories with the one chick in between time,
Oh, okay.
and there's like some other stuff you have to do to trigger it. It's nice though because you can skip all of the other boss fights and go to the direct boss fight if you do that way. So it kind of makes it faster. Apparently, I haven't done it yet, but I have to do Sekiro and then I can return for trophies.
Mm-hmm.
So I played a bunch of that, and I played a shitload of Sekiro as well. I am on the final boss. I don't know of any other optional dudes. I know that I can fight the Great Carp, who I have found and is very scary.
That is a boss, apparently.
I don't know where to go to fight him, though. I think what I'm going to do is...
When you fight him, he's another one of those bosses you can just drop down on, I guess.
Oh, really?
Yeah, him and the Great Serpent, you can just like both drop down on both of those guys.
Did you kill the Great Serpent?
I haven't yet. No, I think I have to get like the fresh viscera or whatever to like kill him. I have the dried one that you get from getting past that one snake in the cave, but I don't have the fresh one. I think is one you have to get. I don't remember exactly what you're supposed to do for it.
I don't know if it's the serpent that. I don't know. I don't know if I've killed it.
There's like a thing where you like drop down on him and stab him in the head. Like,
that one I haven't.
There's like two
haven't
ancient
done.
wyvern fights in there. It's like him and then the Great Carp, I think, is the other one.
Okay. I don't know where to find it, but I think what I'm going to do is beat the final boss, and you can go. It's not like other Dark Souls games where you beat it and then you start over. Basically, you can choose to do that. Although I think you can choose that in 3.
No, like another Dark Souls game, the New Game Plus, you still have your stuff, but everything ramps up.
Yeah, but doesn't it start immediately? Like
No.
Oh,
Because like after I beat the boss in Dark Souls 3, and like I went on and started doing the DLC stuff.
oh, okay. Maybe I'm just
Because there's like
wrong,
there's an
then.
off path in the by the final boss where you go to do the Ring City DLC in Dark Souls 3.
Oh, okay. I guess it's just like all the other ones then, but you don't have to go to the New Game Plus. So I think once I beat it, I'm going to look up where to find the other bosses and then go kill them. Because I want to make it organic until the game's beaten, and then I'll just find out how to do everything.
Well, I mean, those two bosses are basically like 2 free attack power, like the monkeys were.
That might be a good idea to do now then.
Yeah.
I don't
'Cause
know.
You get like bonus damage to his stance.
I mean, it's weird that it matters to me, and I'm like, no, I want to do it after I beat it, but it's like, well, after you beat it, you don't need the attack and stance damage, so why wait? And the attack damage is fucking big. Like, it makes a big difference, dude. Guys that, like, were killing me a couple levels ago, now I can just hammer at them, and then they break, and I kill them. Like, dudes that were just so insurmountable when I was there, now I'm just fucking, like, I'm pressing the attack, and they're helpless.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. I love it.
I really want to, like, I'm pretty sure there's a YouTube video of it, but I want to see, like, how much you do when you have 99 attack.
Oh, my God.
I want to see if
It's
you can, like,
over
start.
9,000.
I want to see if you can, like, one-shot dudes. Because that would
sounds-
that would be amazing.
That sounds pretty sick.
They don't fucking block in time, so you just fucking kill them.
Yeah, just one shot. And it's not even like an assassination. You just slash them and they, like, fall
Well,
to the ground.
I guess they'd have to have the revive thing, but then still, it'd only be like one slash after that again.
Yeah, exactly.
Every boss gets 2-shotted.
Yeah, I could see it. That'd be really fun. Just fucking speed run, like 20-minute playthrough. Every boss. So we know what everyone's been playing this week. The real question is, though, has anyone beaten a game this week?
Nope.
No.
Nothing for you guys, huh? Well,
Got that wolf.
yep. World of Final Fantasy was defeated for me. So, yeah,
And you gave it a 10 out of 10?
of course. It gets better, I think.
No, it doesn't.
I think it definitely does, and it is better than Cyber Sleuth.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I think it's better.
You hated it, and then it became better?
It became better than another thing that I hated. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how much that actually says. To be completely fair,
I mean, if all you're saying is it is better than Cyber Sleuth, that's not saying much.
no, it isn't.
It's true.
and that's
But before, like,
Fuck
he
you,
hated
Craig.
it more than Cyber Sleuth.
I did, yeah, and now it's better than Cyber Sleuth, so it's not as bad as it was. So the Nude Clan Hog, Super Hog, or not Super Hog, Nude Clan Hog. For the hosts is as follows: Caleb Craig, first place, 36 games beaten. I am in second place with 29. Cameron, last with 12. Living the good life, actually doing things other than playing trash siphon filter games on PS1 like me. or
Yeah.
literally everything like Craig. Living your life.
Yeah.
How does it feel?
You know, like I'm
Living
progressing, working on goals, and working. And
But are you keeping up on keeping up? That's the thing.
Definitely.
Oh, okay. Well,
That's
Definitely.
good. That's what matters.
that's key. A great man once said that's key.
Another one.
Yeah. So that's it. That's it. Yeah. See you guys. I'm just kidding. What do we got for questions, Craig?
we got
Wait,
many.
so are we going into the Q&A now, or are we just
Yeah.
separate questions?
The Q&A. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's hop into the episode then.
Okay. So our first thing is from Marco, Dorco the Doom guy. It says, congrats on 200 episodes. How do you guys think you've evolved from episode 1 as podcasters / video game reviewers? And after going back and listening to the D&D episode again, he would love if we did another full D&D game.
How do we feel?
Have we evolved as podcasters?
Yeah, I think we've all gotten better at,
Yeah.
Yeah,
at doing
definitely.
the shows. I mean,
More confident, at least, than when we started.
yeah, you guys especially.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But
Well, yeah, because you had fucking
Yeah.
a year or two of UFF already.
yeah, I had a couple years of Ultima. So I was
How
used
have
to
you
it.
evolved as a podcaster since the first episode of UFF?
Oh, I'm way better, dude. I hate listening to those old ones. I feel like I'm insufferable.
I feel like our episodes in general are better. Just we're better able to talk freely, but they've gotten a lot less structured.
Yeah, yeah. The structure is falling away.
The scaffolding that held our episodes in place is no longer gone. Now we just follow a format of a ghost of the format, and just to keep us slightly on track with episodes.
Yeah, I think that makes me love it more, though.
Yeah, it's definitely when you don't have to fucking worry about keeping to your thing 100% of the time. It's a lot easier to plan an episode.
Yeah, and I think for us, for me
It makes
anyway,
conversations flow more easily. I think.
yeah, it seems more
'Cause
natural.
we don't have to like cut off and move on to the next thing.
Yeah, I think that comes from practice and comes from being better at it, though. I think like we couldn't
Yeah.
have done this in the beginning and been successful. at
Yeah, it would have
doing
been a
the
little
show.
awkward.
Yeah, but now
But
it's
I think part of it's just kind of our group dynamic too, where it's like even before the episode, we'll sit down and just fucking talk for an hour about something completely unrelated, and it's just basically you and me, Schweiss, going back and forth talking about politics, healthcare, whatever, and just
Yeah.
talking about it.
and then Craig over there just looking at memes
Yep.
like a fucking chub. But
And then we get on the podcast and talk about video games, and it's you and Craig talking about
yeah, and Cameron's
fucking
looking at
video
memes.
games.
Yeah. Fucking losers.
Cam's over there watching the news.
Yeah, actually, I was just looking at the news.
I know.
Yeah, I think we've all gotten better.
Yeah.
At just being more comfortable, and I think I like the new format, like the lack of
The
format.
I like the lack of format.
I mean, we do stick to it on reviews to some extent, but like before the review, we kind of go off, and I think that I don't know. My goal with podcasting is to make it something that I don't know that people come to listen to our shows for us, not necessarily the content. And I think
a little
looser,
bit. The only way to test that is to do a shoot-off podcast about something completely different, see how much of our listener base jumps over to that.
Well, if the Game of Thrones show tells me anything, not a whole lot, but
Well, I mean, that's just you.
big number one, that's super niche, and number two, it is just you.
it's true. Johnson is not a nudie.
No.
Although I do want to do a music challenge where we listen to his band stuff and rank them. I think that'd be fun.
Hey, he's my
Tell
friend.
him about it.
He's my friend. Let me go ahead and put an arbitrary rank on all of his stuff because he cares about my opinion on his music.
Yeah, I don't think he does. He
Yeah.
already knows I hate his music. It's like post-hardcore. I fucking hate that trash. I've told him that.
Well, there you
It's-
go.
When he gets on to me about Tool, I'm like, don't talk to me about Tool, you post-hardcore slob. Yeah, you're just a bassist. Go fuck yourself. Yeah, no, I think we've gotten better though, and that's what I like doing is just kind of making it fun, making it loose, because that's what we are. You know, that's what we do. This is basically what we would be talking about in like a PSN party chat. Once it devolves into not talking about the game, it's just
Yeah.
bullshitting.
Yeah.
and that's what I like doing. So I think that's one of the areas we've improved in, and I think we're funnier for sure. I think we've worked.
We're just
on,
more natural, yeah.
We've worked on the stuff and better orators, all of that. So, what about you, Craig? What do you think?
Yeah, I've definitely improved since we started. Well, since I started doing stuff on UFF, especially, because like it was really weird. I wasn't sure what I was supposed to do, and then it's kind of got into it. Then we started doing this. Definitely more comfortable doing it.
Yeah, I always forget that you were kind of like a
floating host.
Yeah, floating third host for UFF, because you were on a bunch of those. I'm listening to the old stuff, and you've been on quite a few. I mean, now it's like a smaller percentage, but it was a lot in the beginning.
Yeah,
just kind of hanging out with us and stuff. So this is kind of like a natural progression of that, and you have naturally progressed as well. So congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, that's the only compliment you're going to get.
You've kept up, Craig.
I have kept up.
You done kept up.
Ladies and gentlemen, he got him. Kept up.
That's all that matters in the world, Cam.
It's all that matters in a world ravaged by chaos. Keeping up.
Yeah, that's all you got to do, man.
Just keep up.
That's how you keep up hope, is keeping up.
Jesus Christ. Isn't it self-evident? Can't you see?
No, you have to like talk about it.
Was there a second part to his question?
Basically just like also video game reviewers was the other part. And that he wanted us to do more D&D.
I think I've
Yeah.
gotten easier on games, but
Yeah.
D&D, I think that's a good idea. That's Cameron's thing.
Yeah.
If you want to do it again, I mean, I'm down.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, we just need to look into it, plan it. It's the issue about D&D episodes is it's better when the three of us play together as a team versus one of us hosting for the other two. And so that requires us to find someone to basically DM a campaign, but I'll look into it.
Yeah, and there's a lot of scheduling stuff. And
Yeah,
Gotta try
especially
and get like a fourth person for it.
yeah. When
Yeah.
it's Cameron's episode, it's his episode. So it's like, if he doesn't have somebody, can't really do that. So.
yeah.
Well, I think we should do it again, though. It was fun. It was good.
Yeah.
And we were kind of just as loose as we could be during those. That was fun.
I've only been playing more D&D since then, so I've only gotten better as a player.
Yeah. Whoa.
Yeah. All right. So the next question is from Angry Ass Black Dude. He says, "What's the game you most wanted to play for the show but lost the vote?"
Siphon Filter.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
It's a lot of fun. And I tried it so many times. Or 50 Cent Bulletproof.
One of the comments was, "It's too bad that Blood in the Sand won because that's what they thought you were going to pick."
I still want Bulletproof more because it's a bad game. Bullet in the Sand is just a not great game.
Yeah.
Bulletproof is bad. I want it so bad, dude. It's
No,
such
you don't.
It's such a fucking crock of shit pick too for the based on another media. Like the music ones is like just like the titty twister of all picks because it's so far removed. Love it. I'd go with that though.
For me, probably any of the Yakuza games that I had put up, or maybe Breath of Fire 3 that Joe and I were supposed to do, but ended up being fucking Alone in the Dark.
Yeah, thank God for that.
No, that was awful.
That's one of my favorite episodes, dude.
Fuck you.
I guess for me, the only one I can think of right now is that new Metro game. Really wanted to do that.
Oh, Metro Exodus?
Yep.
I need to play that.
This looks like a really fun, fantastic game.
Played it for like an hour, and it's pretty good so far.
What about ones that the other hosts wanted? Because I think Ace Combat 7 would have been a lot of fun.
Yeah, no, probably would have been fun.
And I've been thinking about playing Ace Combat 5 again because I never finished
That's on
it.
PS2, yeah?
Yeah. And I was looking at it and I was like, man, that's a good looking game for PS2. I bet you 7 looks fucking great. It's too bad it lost. It's
Yeah.
too bad. It's too bad it had to be Cameron's pick and thus destroyed, simply because it was him.
Yeah.
Suggested it. Like there's some that like Cameron
Collusion
suggests
in the polls. Collusion.
There's some that you suggest that I'm like, oh, that's a good one. That's probably going to win, and it's like fucking 3%. I'm like, really?
No, it depends because sometimes I pick certain games that fucking landslide, like Bounty Hunter.
Oh, that's true.
What was the other one? Fucking
Go to hell for that.
for
He also
Answer.
did Alice.
Oh,
and
you
Alice.
fuck! You're right. Oh man,
But it's usually only the bastard picks. that win.
you're the catalyst of chaos.
Yeah.
You only win when you're fucking destroying us.
You complete fuck.
But no, it's just our listeners are gluttons for our own pain. They like to sample our tears. It just brings them so much joy.
Yeah,
Their bitter souls require
It
our...
can't be too often though.
Yeah.
Because you can't. Because when I tried to do Dark Souls 2, everyone.
But
was
if
like,
it's
no,
any
no,
game
no.
like I'd legitimately want to play, that's too mainstream. Not enough weeb in it.
Dude, all the fucking games that you pick are just like first-person shooters.
No, they're fantastic.
And some first-person shooters have won. We have.
Yeah.
We did. Wait, have they won?
Wolfenstein one.
Oh yeah, Wolfenstein won. Yeah, there you go.
Can we add a
That
new?
doesn't even make
Can we
sense
add a
to
new
me.
Patreon tier that only Nude Clan hosts can pay into? It's like the forced entry, but it's the fuck you. I want to play this entry.
Yeah, for my fuck you, I want to play this.
we could just talk about that and be like, guys, we need to play this.
Fuck you. I want to play this fucking game. You assholes.
Well, see, we had this before, but then Craig, after Jill left, Craig was like, "No, no more series playthroughs,
Dude, I don't really like doing that. We
Why?
might as well just do like a fucking show about
Oh
that
my
fucking series.
We don't need a show.
No, Craig.
Shows for series have to be
No.
huge series, though. Like
Dude, you wanted to go through all the fucking Metal Gear games. There's like 9 of them.
okay, that's different. That's
That's what I was trying to stop.
that I agree with.
But I
Stuffing.
know I
Like
I don't think we
Diablo,
should do a
Well,
a
the other
series
thing was
one
like
after
Joe.
another, but
Joe
over time,
kept
yeah.
forcing the fact that he was going to be playing like Diablo or Fable or whatever.
Yeah.
He didn't want to play anything else, so he forced himself to go through series.
I was fine with that.
Yeah, you were fine with it because you were the one playing them.
I think Camera did Fable
Fable.
3.
Yeah,
I
you-
quite
you
enjoyed
did
that.
Fable, yeah.
Yeah, that was
I
a
did-
fun
I
game.
Fable
did
2
quite
was
enjoy
good,
Fable.
but still, like he forced it without getting a vote
I
going.
still kind of think the first one's the best one, but 2 is great though, and 3 is kind of like lesser.
You
but-
know, it's funny how most of the structure that was in the show previously was all around Joe, but he was also the one who fucked the structure more often than any of us.
Yeah, that's what he does.
Yeah.
he fucks.
No, he
structure.
fucks it up.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Jesus,
And then
Craig.
and he's the one who the most often would I didn't plan, so let's wing it today. But then he was also the one who did plan some of the better ones too. So
That's true. Yeah, yeah,
yeah, it's like Babe Ruth.
yeah. It's mostly miss, but when you hit, man, that fucker's gone, and they get a candy bar later. Baby Ruth, pretty good candy, not bad. 8 out of 10. Would eat peanuts.
Would eat peanuts again?
Yeah.
All right, next question is from Skull. He says, would you guys ever go to a gaming event or con similar to UFF at KupoCon? Do you guys have bucket lists? What's on them? And you can only have one alcoholic drink for the rest of your life. What's your drink
Okay. Would we ever do a con
or event?
or event?
Yeah.
I mean, if we
KupoCon.
could, E3 would be fucking amazing. Any close gaming events, but there's not really any that's close that we can go to.
Yeah, and I mean they have had some.
We have
but-
like fucking Comic-Con that we could go to, but that's not really related to video games. So,
Yeah. It just depends on the event that a lot of our listeners go to.
yeah.
And it's not easy for us to make it out to the East Coast every time, so
Yeah, it's virtually impossible to make it out there all the time. I mean, we don't have unlimited funding to pay for that kind of stuff.
if you guys
Unfortunately,
paid us more.
Yeah, if you gave us some fucking dough, it'd be one thing. But
And
as
it's
it
not like
stands-
your asses are coming out this way when it's something close to us.
Yeah, yeah. I think the next KoopaCon might be in California, though. I'm calling it.
Yeah. Okay. Well.
Yeah, I walked up to the guy who hosts it, and I was like, I was super drunk, and I was like, the 50 of the 200 million downloads that we have for UFF is 50 million of them. Those are from California, right? We should host it there. And he's like, oh, we've been looking. And I'm like, nice. All right, I'll see you, man. It's no inflation, of course. But yeah, that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, you didn't volunteer to count the fucking numbers, did you?
Yeah, I was like, it looks about 50 million. I don't know. I guess. I would assume it's up there. Yeah, there you go. So I would do a con. The hard thing is like just scheduling it. We have vastly different schedules. Although we all have.
I mean, it's scheduling, and then there's like nothing that
Nothing
we can really
close,
Yeah,
yeah.
nothing close that we can really get into.
and those
so.
E3 takes effort, and that's where we fail at because it's like.
Well, especially since like a bunch of companies are pulling out of E3. E3 is becoming less of a thing. So.
Yeah. It's less appealing. And Sony,
I mean, I would still like to do one if we could, but
we're mostly Sony stooges here, so like
yeah.
our console, our baby's not even going to be there. Like,
It didn't always used to be this way.
no, only this year, and probably moving forward. And I think E3 is just going to fail, which is too bad because it's kind of a fun idea.
I mean, there's like other ones, like there's like the Tokyo Game Show and like a few other things.
Yeah,
but they're not.
fucking complain about costs. And it's like, let's just go to Japan.
Well, no, I mean like there's like other things like E3 that
Yeah,
still
yeah.
exist, but E3 was like the biggest one, but now it's dying.
Yeah, it's
With
too
every
bad.
company trying to do their own.
There was a lot of fun
show.
times. All these companies are getting big, though. They're starting to absorb all these smaller companies, and they have like hours of showcasing, and that's crazy compared to what it used to be.
Yeah.
It was like a couple of days, it seemed like. And that
Well,
was
yeah,
it.
E3 is like nearly a week-long event, so I mean, and
Yeah.
each company gets their own time slot, and
It seems like
day,
it's
and-
longer. It's getting longer and longer, and now it's going to start getting shorter because everyone's pulling out. But I think it'd be fun to do something. We just have to figure out what.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And see, the thing is, I guess. So UFF is reaching its close, right?
The weekly part, yeah. We still have.
But
Like,
you're still going to go out to like KoopaCon and stuff like that.
we
and so-
haven't discussed that. I don't know.
If you guys keep doing that, that would be hard for you to then translate over and do a yearly event for Nude Clan at the same time. We'd almost have to combine it
Yeah, that would be fun. That's a good idea. It's an interesting.
because it's either you do one for UFF or one for Nude Clan. Because I don't see you going out to two separate events.
Yeah, and I don't see us being able to afford that.
Yeah.
necessarily. Yeah,
I
because
don't
we
know.
try to
We'll have to look into it.
we try to use the business stuff to pay for all of the games and things,
Right.
and so there's not a lot left over, guys. Pay us. Just kidding. You don't have to.
What's the other part?
Yeah,
This
what was the
question?
last part? It was
There's two of them.
Yeah.
So you guys have bucket lists and what's on them, and if you can only have one alcoholic drink for the rest of your life, what's a drink?
do I have a bucket list? Not really. I don't think I haven't accepted my mortality because I'm convinced that we're going to become
Immortal.
capable of near immortality in the near future. So bucket lists, I mean, that's just a waste of time. I can do everything because I'm not going to die. But I don't know. What would you? I kind of want to do skydiving, but I
Yeah, I was
really,
gonna say
No,
skydiving.
I also really don't want to do it.
No, I'm gonna do skydiving, a little bit of paragliding.
What about the fucking? Oh, is the paraglide? That's the one where you're holding on to the thing, right?
Yeah. They
What
can
about
get lighter.
wingsuit? What about like wingsuiting? That's fucking
No.
balls out,
No,
dude.
I'm not
No.
gonna do that.
I think you do that when you go parachuting a little bit.
I think
but
you do that when
can't-
you have a fucking.
You can't
death wish.
wingsuit without a parachute. Let's
Well,
just
yeah,
do that,
yeah.
Greg.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't. I guess that's true. Yeah.
fucking stupid.
You
just
just land
fucking
in
throw a wingsuit on and
Yeah,
I can fly.
that's what I thought it was. It's like you're just gonna die. Like there's no end game. You just die at the end. It's the eventual.
Either you keep flying or you die.
Yeah, you either fly eternally, or you fucking slam into the ground at Mach speed. Is that not how it goes? That's,
if
that
you
is
could go
disappointing.
Mach speed, that would be intense.
That is fucking nuts, though. Wingsuiting, that is fucking
And so
crazy.
now I have to like sit on your question a little bit.
Now that you have
with
a
your
parachute, though,
when
it's
your
like
perception,
ballsless.
No, yeah. Like, how you ever want to go wingsuiting? And in your mind, it's fucking suicide.
You gotta like fucking like to slow down. You gotta like start flapping your arms
No, it's
inward
not
like a
fucking
chicken.
ballsless. Have you seen the wingsuiting stuff?
No, I have. The people like it's
Where they
fast.
jump off of mountains
Yeah.
and then they're just fucking skimming over like the fucking treetops.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's not fucking ballless. It's like I'm not fucking doing that shit.
Yeah, that's.
I will
sick.
skydive. I will not wingsuit.
Yeah, that's too far. I'd like to go to space, so I need to do something memorable enough to either go to space or be exploded
Into
halfway
space.
up, or into space. I guess
I also really want to fly.
like fly yourself,
Like
a plane.
helicopters, like a helicopter fly. I've always wanted to get my license to do that.
That would be cool. Have your own little.
I mean, that was a part of my OG career path that I had wanted to do coming out of high school.
Yeah, I remember that.
Was become an EMT, work on that while working on getting my private pilot's license and then putting in hours in helicopters. And then eventually what I wanted to do is life flight.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool.
Mm-hmm.
See all those dying people. Yeah, that would be fun, and just pick them up from wherever they're at. I think that
I
would
don't
be.
think it'd be fun.
Well, I like the idea though. Like Clint Eastwood has his own fucking helicopter, and he like
Yeah.
lands it and goes to events. Like that's fucking sweet.
Yeah.
That's fucking awesome.
Like I want to fly. So
Yeah, or like your own little plane, your own little jet. Although if you're that rich, I'd rather have somebody do it for me
yeah.
while I'm back there, with the strippers, and with
And I feel like
with Bill.
flying a
Hanging out with
plane,
Bill.
flying planes and stuff, that seems like a lot of fun. But even as a kid, I've always been more fascinated about helicopters. So,
Yeah, they're cool. I mean, the control they have is insane. I think that'd be a lot of fun to like master.
yeah.
It's like a forklift in the sky,
And that's why I've always really taken to flying the helicopters in the Battlefield games.
Yeah, unfortunately, they've given you shitty helicopterless Battlefield games
Yeah.
for years now.
But man, back in Battlefield 4, I got really decent at that helicopter.
Yeah, I never saw you do the mini helicopter in the stairwell though. That was probably the
'cause
scariest
it's
thing I ever came
stupid,
across.
Though. It's,
I turn the corner and there's like a dude running and he just gets cut down by this helicopter blade and I turn around and just start trying to fucking book it and that fucker's chasing me up the stairwell. Fucking just chopping
no,
people up.
My
It's
favorite
fucking
thing though
bullshit.
is when your guys are like running around the ground, you're like pinned down by some tanks and they attack helicopter. I just come in and do strafing run on the tanks and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then Little Bird doing strafing runs and stuff. But then sometimes you're like, you can't get those nicer helicopters. You have to do the troop transport. And so I'm like, okay, hey, I need someone on the minigun, and then just do fucking like orbital strikes, and or
Yeah.
we're just orbiting a certain area and let the guy on the minigun go for it.
We had some good times with that.
Yeah,
like
or
some-
then just fucking roadkill people off of rooftops. Oh.
Yeah, we had some great
Ah.
transport drops from Cameron
Yeah.
back in the day. Just like 6 of us jumping out and like fucking taking points.
Fucking, I'm like 5 feet above the ground, and as we're coming up to like a building, and then fucking pull back on the stick and drop you guys off on the roof, and then dive back down the other side and go between just fucking love
Battlefield
it.
4 was great.
Yeah,
fucking
man.
love it.
It's the best Battlefield so far.
It is, yeah.
Fucking flare is when I dive my way back down into the jungle.
Nothing
concrete
beats
jungle.
the fucking 20 times zoom scope.
Yeah, it's too much though. God, I went back and played 4 for a little while. I think I played it with you, didn't I, Craig? Didn't we play? Yeah, we played a couple rounds, and I was like, dude, this zoom is fucking nuts. It's like I pull it up, and I'm just like, it's like I'm looking at the guy's fucking pores, and I'm trying to kill like each individual pore. I'm like, which pore should I shoot, Craig?
Did you even land a shot with that scope again?
Yeah, I wasn't very good at it though. It's been too long.
Yeah.
But it's
Those
tough.
shots where that scope comes in handy, it's like only useful against targets who are stationary.
Generally, yeah. Yeah, there have been a few that I've gotten that they were moving, but it's really fucking hard. And
It's for like other snipers.
yeah, they basically have to walk into your bullet as it slowly meanders its way to them.
Yeah.
I love watching the bullet in that scope, though, where it's like,
Yeah, especially when they move into it, you're just like, oh, please let it happen, and then they just fucking chunk and they're dead. It's like, yes. You idiot. All you had to do was
No
not turn
shots
left.
that far away. The bullet's starting
Sniping
to
in
move
that
super
game
slow.
is so satisfying.
Yeah, and like it just like beats you down. It doesn't even penetrate your skin. It just
No,
like
it will.
bludgeons
It'll,
your.
at that speed if it's
Dude, the only other game that I felt
It just
like
breaks
that
your
much
neck.
satisfaction in sniping in is like the Sniper Elite or whatever game. What is it?
Those are like they're Sniper Elite. Those are like the holy grail of games. Like I always
Dude,
see
the
'em.
fucking testicle shots. Oh, so good.
I always see them, and they're always overpriced, and they're like this sacred thing that I have an idea of
They
that
give
I've never
you
played.
3 or 4 for free for PlayStation Plus.
I know, but it's like Ariana Grande,
And it has
like-
multiplayer.
Or no, not Ariana Grande. It's like Janelle Monáe. It's like they have the music, but I don't want to ruin it by actually listening to it. So I can't ruin the games by playing them. I have to have the idea of them. That's really great,
I think you'd like them.
and then the game itself will inevitably let me down.
No, I think you'd like them.
All right, maybe. What was the last part?
If you can only have one alcoholic drink for the rest of your life, what's your drink?
One alcoholic drink.
Yeah.
Beer, because that's many different types, many styles. There's some fucking good beer.
Can I just say whiskey
Gross.
at that point then?
I mean, yeah, I guess.
All right, if we have to go individual items, though, what's your whiskey? Your Wild Turkey.
No, I don't. There's a certain whiskey that I really like, but there's so many more I need to try to find the best one.
You know what's really good? It's Jägermeister.
God damn it.
Sambuca.
Fuck
Sambuca-
off with your Sambuca.
I would rather have Jaeger. Sambuca is really good, though.
No, it's not. It's
Sambuca
fucking-
almost killed
it's just,
twice.
It's just alcoholic syrup is all it is.
That's godly, man.
It's just sugar and fucking sugar. God damn it, I hate Sambuca. It's not the flavor. I
would
like the
lick it
licorice
off of Craig's
thinner
tits.
flavor. I like that. It's just
You
so
would.
fucking sweet. It's just so.
It is cloyingly sweet. Yeah, it's gross. But oh man, when you're 30 shots in, you don't care.
Yeah, you will in the fucking morning. With
If you
that
make it.
fucking massive, 30 shots in. You're fucking, 30 shots in, I'm gonna take you to get your fucking stomach pumped, so you don't die.
Oh, I pumped it myself all over my floor. But yeah, I agreed. It's
You've
bad.
become weak in your old age.
That was not old, and that was
Dude, like, didn't
That's
you-
a lot.
Wasn't that when you like pissed yourself the second time and then you like threw up all over the house?
no. I just threw. I didn't piss myself. The
okay.
first time I pissed myself, I lived here, and I like played a bunch of Grand Theft Auto 4, and then I just fell asleep on the couch, and then I woke up to
wasn't
nice,
Yeah, no, it wasn't here. Oh yeah, it was here then. Yeah,
and I was like,
yeah.
what? And I was like, oh my god. I wasn't even that drunk, and I wasn't that drunk. I mean, it's obviously I was that drunk because it happened, but I wasn't that drunk. Like the idea of that drunk, I was not, but I was technically drunk enough to piss myself. Scarily low on the bottles of booze consumed. Turns out, so don't neglect the need to pee when you're drinking. Oh man, that's bad times. A lot of fucking god, a lot of beer then. Holy shit. It's so good though. Oh man, the liquor store is changing the percentage. Holy fuck, dude.
Yeah.
The sales are sick. It's crazy.
Fuck, gotta go now then.
Yeah, go get your beers.
I haven't had alcohol in my apartment for so long.
I had Kent go, and they're like half off the beers, dude. And I had him buy me a couple Red Rock. I can't remember what the name of the beer is, but it's really good.
Let's go to the liquor store, guys. Let's look at some beer.
Yeah, let's bring
Get
the
some
mic.
tasty IPAs in here, eh?
Ugh, God, yeah. If you could find them, yeah. Dude, I got one from the gas station, and I mean that's probably not the best place to get it. And it was disgusting, just like I said. They always are. It was nasty as fuck. I drank them all, but it was still nasty.
I tried some of those IPAs that our dedicated Twitter listener base suggested I try.
Were they good?
I enjoyed it, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think you would like it, though. It's not for you.
Oh, so it's not tasty.
Not for your palate.
I don't get how people can like those. They're just gross. Like
I don't get how you can like beer.
I know, and that's fair, And like I drank beer that other people don't like too. So maybe there's just like a schism there. There's like there's IPA, nasty, disgusting creatures.
What was that one beer that you didn't like? That it was like the Arrogant Bastard or whatever. I actually liked that one.
Yeah, Arrogant Bastard. The Tara bought me that
Yeah,
when I was her boss.
that one was not bad.
I've really
hated that fucking.
I've
beer.
really developed an ability to appreciate a wide variety of beer to now where I feel like having a nice Guinness is just relaxing. It's just nice.
Oh, I love Guinness.
It's just like but before it's like, oh, that's a super dark beer. Oh man, it'll be super bitter. But no, it's like it's malty. You taste some of the molasses. It's a little bit thicker.
You can taste the fish oil a little bit too, but don't think about that because that's nasty.
And then
It's there though. Ugh.
and then I do enjoy an IPA. I don't know if I have a favorite beer though.
Yeah, Guinness, dude. Guinness is so good. It's so fucking heavy, but like,
Yeah,
that blocks out the sun. Like that.
like it's a good Christmas beer. Just it's a meal in itself.
It really is. Yeah, yeah. Especially for the starving Irish, anything's a meal.
I mean, that's when we went to New York. I had my fish and chips with the Guinness on the side. Really good pairing. Quite enjoyed that.
that was really good. Oh, that was a good.
You
fucking,
you didn't even drink a Guinness at that point. What are you even fucking talking about?
I thought about it.
You should have.
I probably should.
that strawberry Hefeweizen I had when we went to that English pub in Las Vegas.
Yeah, that
that
was
one
good.
that one was pretty good.
Yeah, the strawberry beer I had at fucking strawberry. What a bunch of faggots. The strawberry beer.
If it's good, it's good. So
Yeah.
fuck that.
If it's good, it's good. No, I agree. It was at the Hard Rock Cafe.
I just don't enjoy
Yes, it was
drinking alcohol drinks that are too sugary. They have just
you
too
know,
much
What
sugar.
was that one
Can't
at
handle
the Top Golf that was like the mule kick or whatever?
Oh, the Russian Mule.
Yeah, those are
Yeah.
good mix. The Russian
That one-
mules are good.
That one would probably be mine. It was like ginger lime.
Yeah.
So yeah, that one
Dude.
I really dig that.
Gin? Have you guys?
I fucking hate gin.
Are you serious?
I hate it.
Dude.
I don't want to drink a fucking Windex as my alcohol.
I don't know, man. Kent has some gin, and we mixed it with something, and it was fucking good. It tasted like. It
Okay,
didn't
last
taste like
gin I
alcohol
had,
at
I drank
all.
it straight, and it was straight up fucking cleaner. It was
See,
like Ajax.
This is
in
the
alcohol
problem.
form.
Like, there's so many different cheapnesses of alcohol. Like, I used to hate tequila, and then we went to your christening of your apartment, right? Where we all fucked, and I had tequila, and it was really good. It was the 1408 or whatever, fucking 1400.
I'm still partial to tequila.
I thought it was way
Something a
better
little bit,
than-
yeah, but it was good. But I can tell that tequila will be a bad time if you have too much. of
Oh
it.
yeah, it's not something you can drink a lot of. It'll fuck you.
yeah.
More than you fucked me. But so I mean, it's hard because you get it in your mind that it's nasty, and it's like, well, that was just that one. Like, we all have had Rothschild vodka, and that's fucking disgusting. Literally everything else in the world is tastier than that. So you move up. I would say beer. If I had to choose a beer, one beer to drink for the rest of my life.
Captain Bastard.
No, I would probably choose a light beer.
There was this one beer that I had when I was in Vegas last month that was really good. Was it the beginning of this month? Let me see if I can pull up the name. Quite liked it.
Fuck, I might even go with like a Pabst or something, just because
Fuck.
Fucking Pabst.
it's light.
This one was lighter too. It was more of a Belgian type style beer, but it was heavy in the percentages, which is what matters.
Pabst
Yeah.
and High Life are what fucking homeless people drink.
Fuck.
Just
High
so you
Life
know.
is nasty, yeah.
Yeah.
Miller Lite is fine though. It's honestly just a little bit shittier than Pabst, and sometimes it's a lot cheaper. So you have to kind of weigh like
What, the High Life?
No, I haven't had High Life. The Miller
It's
Lights.
it's a blue bottle, and I think
No,
there's an
Coors,
elephant
Coors.
on it. A Belgian type beer. I sent a picture of it to that chat, but I don't have it in mine. But yeah, I think that's what I'd go with as soon as I can find the name of it. And then Schweiss shimmied his way over to the kitchen.
Yeah, he's trying to find that beer that he'd drink for the rest of his life. Or refilling his coffee. One of the two.
Yeah.
Yeah, that beer I don't have yet. I think we call it the Krister, which is one of our supervisors that likes it. but it sounds like his name. Let me see if I can pull it up. They sent me a picture of it, and I told Kent to purchase. But it's a local brewery, so like it's not like anyone's gonna fucking know it. But yeah, the changing of the alcohol content for Utah's beer has been amazing.
Have you seen any new beer in the stores yet?
No, they haven't. It's a Griswold. That's what it's called, from Red Rock. It's good, and it was $3.99. So it was like,
Have you had it before?
yeah, I've had it before. It was
You like
good.
it?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Fuck yeah. I have 12 bottles of it coming too.
Enough for all of us to have a little sample.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yes.
They haven't. I think it's the 1st. November 1st is when they're doing the higher percentage. So everyone's kind of clearing out their stock to make room. So now it's like the dregs. It's funny. One of the guys at Maverick yesterday, I was talking to him, and he was like, "Yeah, there was a guy that came in that was bitching about like, I can't buy any beer. Like, there's no beer." And he's like, "Well, you have a fucking problem if you can't wait until the 1st to get beer. Like, you could just
Yeah.
go to the liquor store. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?" People are like losing their minds, and it's like getting empty. I don't know if you have
I
noticed,
haven't seen it. Yeah, haven't noticed.
but yeah, I
It's
don't
been
know
a
if
minute
you-
since I've stocked up on alcohol too, so that's probably why.
Yeah. So yeah, I maybe the Griswold.
It's just like
It's fun.
for me, I'm more of a social drinker. So when I'm living in my apartment alone, I tend not to drink.
I like to
so
watch.
I just don't drink.
I like to watch people.
Oh, here it is. So it is. Oh, what's it called? It's either Delirium Tremens. Let me look that up.
What about Outer Darkness? You remember that one?
Provo Girl.
Yeah, it is
Yeah, it's
Delirium
just kinda
Tremens.
Not bad, but
No, it's not.
Outer Darkness is good to fuck you over.
Yeah, it is. It is Delirium Tremens. It's also a medical condition, apparently.
Oh, nice.
Also called DTS, alcohol withdrawal delirium. Severe alcohol withdrawal symptoms such as shaking, confusion, and hallucinations. Delirium tremens usually starts 2 to 5 days after the last drink, and it can be fatal. And so there's a fucking beer named after that.
Nice.
I love those names that they come up with, especially in Utah. They're so like smarmy with their names. They're just like me, the Provo.
A blonde
the Collab.
Belgian ale. It's actually pretty tasty.
The Collab was a Belgian too. Oh, it was so good.
Deliria beer selected. Yeah, so I
Nice.
quite enjoyed it.
All right, cool. There we go. Thank you, angry ass black dude.
That was Skull's question.
Thank you, Skull, angry ass white guy, mild mannered white man. Thank you.
Next question is from Abrak. He says, Schweiss has mentioned the possibility several times, but will there ever be an official way to get a second forced entry? I'm pretty sure Schweiss has also mentioned the fact that he's tried to suck his own dick. So, I mean,
He has
take that with a
actually.
grain of salt.
I think we should do it.
Yeah,
What amount do you think is appropriate for Patreon? to
sucking
do
your
it?
own dick.
No. to give him another forced entry. What dollar amount? Because that's what it comes down to me. I think we should just do like, if you get X, you get to do another one. Every blank amount of dollars you give us through Patreon, you get another forced entry.
We should look at like what we've got going on, because I don't even remember what our stuff is.
I would say either somewhere between like 100 and 200 probably would be good. Then we'd get like 4 or 5 more. But I think here's where it becomes ingenious. There's a catch. You can't do the same couple that you did last time. So it can't be Craig and I until the end of our lives.
Oh my god, thank you.
I think we should do that. And I think that's a good
Fuck,
idea.
man.
It might still be Craig and Cameron every time, but it won't be Craig and I. Yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think? Like, I know this is kind of like an off episode discussion, should be, but we never have it. So, well, like $200, 150. Not
If
that many people.
People are willing to pay that, then sure.
Want to do 150? It's kind of higher, but like, there's a bunch of people. There's numerous people that have done it. but not a ton.
That is seem a little high.
Seems high. You want to do 100?
How much is it for the first one?
Fucking 10. It's $10.
Fucking 10.
It's nothing, man. It's fucking garbage.
We should make the first one higher.
I don't know. I kind of love it.
No, keep the first one as 10 because I want to encourage more people
dude,
to do
if
it.
our show gets
then your
bigger,
second one,
then we're never gonna see an end, and I don't want that.
Well, that's fair.
the second forced entry should be 150% of the first.
So $150.
150%.
Oh wait, $25, dude. I don't know about that because then everyone would have one.
Everyone who okay. Let's think about this here real fast. Okay, so we have a subset of people who have given us money for us to play games they wanted us to play, right?
Yes.
And that's a very small subset of people, right?
Yes, of the overall base, very small. Yes.
And these same people want to give us more money, and we're going to say no because you're afraid of the people who haven't been giving us money?
I'm afraid
that if we unlock a second tier of which they haven't even gotten to the first tier?
Cam, you're not seeing the far-reaching consequences of doing that. If we give people 2 forced entries for $25...
No. I'm not talking about 2. I'm talking about like $10.
This is a second forced entry,
yes. So
which
they
would
have
mean
to pay
if they
$10 for the first one and then $25 for the second one.
So
making
it would be
total of
$35.
$35, yes.
So you're saying we add another tier to Patreon that's $25?
Another tier, but only unlocks if you pay for the first tier.
Oh,
That
okay.
doesn't even make any sense.
Well, that means they have to pay us $25
on
one
Patreon.
month.
We have to give them all the previous tiers. I don't think we can have them be like, you have to pay this and then
Okay, then
pay
$35
this.
for the second tier then.
We could do a 35 in there. I don't know though. That's kind of dick for all the guys that have been supporting us for like $20-$30 a month for like years, or not years, but a long time. Some of them actually maybe years. I don't know. Haven't looked at the numbers recently, but that's why I like the dollar amount more than the second tier.
Oh, dude. The liquor store has delirium tremens. I'm gonna go fucking pick me up some of that shit.
Good. So I don't know. Do you see what I'm saying, Craig? Do you like the? I like the like overall total.
Wait,
idea.
are you saying if they've given that amount, then they can have another forced entry?
Yeah, that's why I'm saying like my ideal would be like 100 or 150
So it's like
bucks. So
a
like
loyalty reward.
yeah. When your total Patreon gets to this, you get a forced entry,
Okay.
or you get a second one.
Okay. Yeah.
Then let's make it a higher one.
Yeah, let's make it higher then. That makes more sense.
That's what I was saying. 100. Now I'm not saying pay us $150 1 month to get it. That's fucking douche, right?
Yeah.
I'm saying for all the guys that have paid us, $10 a month.
Yeah,
for
150 seems reasonable.
You think so?
Yeah.
You cool with that, Greg?
Yep.
There it is. If you've given us $150 total on Patreon, that will. I was thinking about keeping it secret. I was thinking about us coming up with it and then just messaging those people. But fuck it, $150, you get a second one,
That seems to be on your mind a lot.
and yeah, and a lot of you guys will have a second Patreon or forced entry. And I like the catch though. Can't be the same couple as the first time. It's harder now that there's only 3 of us, but
Yeah.
we can make it. We can make do.
Try not to fuck us too hard, please.
Yeah. Yeah, just remember Craig and his sensitivities.
Remember Tenacious D. You don't always gotta fuck him hard. Sometimes that's not right to do.
Yeah, you gotta fuck him gently.
Yeah. All right, next question is from John E. Baylor. He says, congrats on episode 200. Been gaming since the 70s, but only recently kept hearing about meta. When did this become a thing, and is the term overused?
Overused, probably.
It
but-
became a thing when, I don't know, probably MOBAs. To me, it seems like MOBAs are like the big one.
Yeah, whenever there's like a competition and they have like updates to games where they can like change the like stats of certain things, then certain characters move up a tier level, or they change like a thing. So,
but the actual definition of meta, the actual definition is something that refers to itself,
Yeah.
and that's something that's meta.
Yeah.
I mean, I think what he's talking about is like just standardized patterns in gaming, and those will always work themselves out in anything in life. Really, it's like the thing that works the best will become the thing that is the best and is the most sought after, right?
Yeah.
Unless you're talking about meta, like it's super meta that we, if we make a show reviewing our own show,
Yeah.
that's like the most meta thing ever.
Or show reviewing other shows that review shows.
Yeah, that's like fucking.
That's
If
meta.
it starts sounding like Inception, it's also kind of meta. It's probably overused. I think it's properly used when it comes to strats and games.
It's just what's the most commonly accepted, like,
Yeah, and a lot of
Strat
times it's what
or
the biggest
format.
people are using because those guys are the best at the game. Thus, what they are doing should be
but
obtained, and it's
Yeah,
so
so
nice.
it's like a certain format that
It's-
people just call
It's
meta.
beautiful in League of Legends when I was playing, when like someone would get a really difficult character and start dominating, and everyone would play it. And it was like, these guys are about to get fucked because that guy doesn't know how to play this guy, and I'm gonna eat him alive in this fucking game.
Dude, I miss certain parts of that game.
Yeah, I do too. I miss winning.
I miss Warmogs and I miss Force of Nature.
I miss the fucking whatever the one like instant refresh rate game mode.
Oh, the
Earth mode.
yeah, they're ultra rapid fire
I miss that shit,
for
dude.
April Fools.
Fucking God. You could, oh man, getting the Urgot, that was
Damn,
like,
man,
you
that's
could
so-
not escape.
Dude, Urgot is so broken in that game mode.
I just pound the Q key as hard and as fast as I can, and it
It just launches that thing for
Yeah.
fucking an ever away.
oh
God
man,
damn.
I loved it. They reworked his character though, and now I'm like, I don't want to play him again. I don't know how it is. It's probably modern and not shitty, but I loved that Q. So fucking.
There's some
bullshit.
characters that are like beastly in that mode.
Yeah, so that's, I don't know. Meta's overused, I think,
I want to see
in some respects, but
like where do you find on Google again where you can enter a word and see how frequently it's appeared in media?
I don't know where that is.
it's usually when it's in the definition. Although that's just over time. Never mind. I don't know.
All right, next question is another one from Dorko the Doom guy. He says, what is each of the 3 top episodes, each host's top 3 episodes, and why? His are Bounty Hunter, Favorite of the Gods, Part 3, and episode 114, C-Palm for Twitch Talks.
You know,
Since he died laughing from the last 5 minutes of that show, Schweiss kept mixing up black actors in Moonlight, and it's the favorite Nude Clan moment.
dude, I've listened to that one and it is pretty fucking good. Like, we have that guy on, and like afterwards we just fucking go raunch as fuck. Like, for the last like 10 minutes, it's just horrible. And I'm like genuinely confused about the black guys in those movies, and I'm like, wait a minute, what? They're not the same guy? Oh my god. That poor C-Palm guy. I hope he never listened to that episode. That one is pretty fun. All right, top 3 episodes. What do you think, Cameron? What are your favorites?
Well, I never re-listened to any of our episodes, so I just have to go through the ones that were the most fun to live. For me personally, I guess, and so Bounty Hunter is definitely one of them.
Yeah, Bounty Hunter's a
Tears. I
good
had
one.
fucking tears, Craig.
Have you re-listened to that one?
Only when you re-listened to it with all of us here.
Oh, okay.
Some of the Sarah and Cody Chronicles were fun for me to relive, I guess. Oh, and then Vanilla Spice, though.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Fucking Paper Mario episode.
That was fun. That's a good one. All right.
Yeah.
My favorites, Bounty Hunter, definitely. I also really like. Oh man, there's some good ones back in the day. The classics are like my favorite. That one I thought was really good. I love the Alone in the Dark review, dude.
God
The
damn it,
pain
man.
and the rant, the Joe rant in there is really funny.
About how he had to restart and all the glitches.
Yeah, he's like saying like there was no quality control in this piece of shit company that made this piece of shit game, and then the scream. He's like, "Why was this nominated?" I'm like fucking crying when I listen to that. It's so painful and it sucks so bad. It's so fucking shitty. I was like, oh, I'll play it with you, Joe. I'll catch up and I'll help you play it. And I was like, no,
Dude,
no.
if you don't look at a guide, you immediately get fucked.
Yeah, you
There's a
get
glitch
stuck.
like immediately in that game that will break your game.
Yeah, you get stuck
if
in the
you don't
trees.
Fucking, not just that one, but there's like a puzzle one with the painting. Like if you fuck up and you press the wrong painting, it just freezes your game and you get fucked. Oh my god! You have to like restart.
So those two were really fun. Oh man, and then it's like a toss up between Armored Core for
Oh,
answer
that was good.
or Cyber Sleuth, because those are both really fun episodes because we fucking hate those games. I think, oh man, I think I might have to give it to Cyber Sleuth. Although I think Armored Core is probably funnier, has higher highs, but the Cyber Sleuth episode is really funny. So those are my three.
I don't know. Let's see. Obviously, Bounty Hunter. I did like the Favorite of the Gods ones. Those were pretty good. The D&D
Yeah, just fun
episodes.
to play.
I guess Parasite 2. I enjoyed coming up with the alternate story, the true story of Parasite 2.
Yeah.
Because that game is a piece of filth.
Yeah, it's just too bad we had to play it before we could come up with that.
Fuck that game. And fuck whoever nominated it.
I just looked at that meme you just sent earlier. It's a picture of a sign that was put on the wrong side of the post, and it says, please have ticket or ass ready, and the fucking message is like, hope I got my ticket. Oh, that's really fucking funny, Greg. I'm glad I didn't. I'm glad I looked at that.
You're welcome.
Hope I got my ticket. This ass is not ready. What the fuck was it? What's covered up? What letter? Oh, pass. Okay. He's like, what could go there? You pull it off and it's just ass. You're like, oh my god. They had to cover it up with the bar.
They had to make it seem like it was something else.
Yeah.
All right, so next question is from Darth Jomu. He says, congratulations. I've been listening to almost all episodes. Probably missed a few, but really enjoying the show. When you guys started the podcast, did you think it would go for this long? And his second question is if we can say the Swedish tongue twister, which we'd have to read because there's no way I can even fucking say that.
You'd have to know how to pronounce.
Yeah, we'd have to know how to
Swedish.
pronounce Swedish, and I don't know.
I don't know that they're Swedish.
Oh, what's the tongue twister?
All right, here you can look at it. It's that second one from him.
Siuka syrman skirtes av sutiosiu skirnsungande Sjukskurterskor padet sunkande skepet Shanghai. 7 C6 seamen were treated by 77 singing nurses on the sinking ship Shanghai.
Also, it's just as evil in English, but we actually can read it.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go.
I don't think that was even close.
Or
But good try.
the one song. What is that? The one guy who's like. Such a good.
Oh, the Russian
I finally
guy.
watched that for the first time ever. Like
Really?
a couple months ago. Yeah,
That was really popular a couple years ago.
I know, and I was like, I've always heard it, but I don't know what the fuck that is.
Oh,
And I was, dude, it's really, that guy's hilarious,
Yeah.
man. It's so fucking funny, dude. he's so into it, dude.
Yeah,
God,
yeah.
it's great.
no, he was like Russia's Michael Jackson for a while.
There's a Vitus beer, too. That reminded me of him.
Oh,
That's local. Yeah, that's how I would do that. I would just make his noises.
it's
Oh,
hard to
good.
make his
God.
noises. You can't do it.
Schwartz was kind of close when he did that.
No, he wasn't, because if you look at him do it, the tongue is out. It's he has to do the.
Yeah. I don't know. I can pound that. I can fucking slap that tongue, man. Ask anybody. Oh, I'm starting to sound a little. He's got a duck for cover here.
This is a car bomb.
Yeah. It's, my car just fucking rolls into the house. Yeah. We're now banned in I don't know.
In
The place that they are. I got one here.
All right, so we didn't even answer his question.
Yeah.
So when did you guys when you guys started the podcast, do you think it would go for this long?
Definitely.
I did, yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
I mean,
We knew this
we
was
started it
That's the whole,
thinking
the whole
it was going to
idea
go for eternity.
was
so.
was UFF had like a set like kind of end date because you're going to run out of games.
Yeah, it has a shelf life.
Yeah, and so
Nude
the
Clan
idea of
can't.
Nude Clan was like just all of us playing games, and games don't stop. So
the games don't
there was
stop.
no real end date in mind for this podcast. So
Yeah. And that's how it is, and that's how it will be. You never know what the future will bring, but, I mean, yeah, I plan on it going for as long as we can.
yeah,
Player by nature, do you guys ever plan on Twitch streaming the podcast again? Yes. We're working on doing that.
did you pick up the thing?
No.
Pick up the fucking thing.
Yeah, I will.
IRAD has it's been 200. So after so many, how are you as friends dealing with the ups and downs
I don't think we
of
let...
the show?
I don't think we let...
Ever since Joe left,
Yeah.
yeah. How we deal with it is
nonstop orgy.
how we deal with it is we only see each other once a week, and that's to record the show.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much. Like our
Yeah.
schedulers are so fucked that we can't even play online with each other anymore.
No, it's
so-
really sad.
So this is the only time we get to hang out as friends, and I
Yeah.
feel like that's what keeps us together.
Yeah. It's because I don't have to deal with you more than once a week.
It's the weekly glue.
Yeah, I feel like we don't, like, I don't take any of it personally. Like, I can get mad at Cameron for, like, being late or whatever eternally, but I'm not mad at him afterwards, you know? I'm just like, God fucking damn it.
It's like, how often do we actually start right at that time?
That's true, too.
We never do.
So, like,
Ever.
it doesn't, I think part of his question is, like, we don't really take it personally with the ups and downs. It's just kind of, there's
mean,
the show and then there's us.
we don't get real ups, like as far as anger goes, when it's just the three of us.
Yeah, not really. So we just kind of, it doesn't really happen. We just
Yeah.
kind of come and do our thing, and then
There was only one super high up moment that happened a while back.
with with Joe,
Yeah.
yeah, where we were beating each other down. Yeah. Woo!
And then just had to sit back and let you guys do your thing.
Yeah.
Until you started damaging equipment.
Until equipment started getting damaged.
Oh
I'm
man,
like,
it's
yeah,
still
you're
just
fucking done.
the look on his face after I punched him in the nose. I live for that look. Like, I truly do. It's like so. It was just so like surprise and like part of me. I was like, oh, I probably shouldn't have done that. And then the other part was like, do it again.
No, I didn't give you a
Occasionally
chance to do
Schweiss
it again.
chance, yeah.
Occasionally,
Didn't give you a
Schweiss looks
chance.
back on it and just jerks it.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, that was such a good surprised look. And then I remember my fucking bloody head from the grate, and I was like, it's probably not
It's
good.
gonna get one of those Pikachu memes.
Mhm.
It's like the open mouth thing. It's like
Yeah.
Schweiss punches Joe. Pikachu meme.
Yeah. So we just, I don't know, we kind of just separate it. It's like it's almost like Godfather, man. It's like it's just business, Like this is us doing our thing, our like side job
Yeah.
of the podcast, and then us as friends, we're not really affected. And now that we're getting older, we don't really spend a lot of time together and stuff. And
Yep.
this is kind of a good way to reunite after the week, and kind of
Yeah.
come together and talk about stuff. And
I
that's
mean, who
why,
else can say at this age that you you hang out with your friends every week?
Yeah, every single week for
Hang
a couple
out in
hours.
air quotes,
and
man.
that's why I think that's why it's become looser as a show, is because
Yeah.
we are hanging out on the show,
Yeah.
and
Kinda.
for a long time before, and we'd start super late because we're fucking around. But I think it kind of lends itself to that.
Yeah.
All right, next question is from A4 Extreme. It says, if you could turn any episode of the podcast into a movie, what episode would it be, and who would you get to direct? Alternatively, if you could have any episode turned word for word into a rock opera, which episode and what band would do the score?
So, I guess we can try to answer both. It's definitely got to be one of Schweiss's post office rants, or I would enjoy the Sierra and Cody Chronicles too.
As a movie?
No, as a rock opera.
Oh, okay. It's like, I don't know. As a movie, I'd say like our one D&D campaign that we like actually finished.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, that's actually an actual story. But
Yeah.
Going postal with Schweiss would probably be a good movie too.
Yeah, I think
It'd be like a different version of The Shining as he's slowly going insane in the post office.
yeah. I think that would be one. I also think the Foam Fingers episode would be a good one to do a movie on. Yeah. I don't know how you would do that. That would just have to be a part in a movie. Maybe like a skit movie, like one of those like shorts.
Yeah.
Just a movie of shorts.
I mean, yeah, that'd work.
Documentary
Yeah.
of Bounty Hunter.
Yeah, the making of. It's like this. Well, like it's like this.
Ooh.
We like really heartfelt, like actual diving deep.
You know, Vanilla Spice would be a good movie.
No.
Oh, dude, that
no
would
one
be.
would enjoy watching that.
I would. Oh, that's a good one. Who would we have direct it? Michael Bay.
No.
Michael
Six
Bay.
Explosive
Yeah, it's
Listerine action.
I saw that once. I don't need to see it again.
Yeah, it's fucking. Oh man, yeah. The your best losers do their best. Winners go home and fuck the prom queen. Vanilla Spice. Hell yeah,
Yeah.
dude! Get the Rock to play. Get the Rock to play Vanilla.
Yeah, I don't think he'd take on that role. There's a certain role you don't do as an actor because you don't want to have that attached to you. I don't think The
Maybe
Rock
he
would
wants
do
to,
that.
He wants to be minty fresh. I mean, who doesn't?
Are you not minty fresh down there?
Yeah.
Goddamn.
Well, no, you can be. All right.
Parasite Eve 2 might be a good rock opera one.
Yeah.
Or a movie for like the actual story of Parasite Eve 2.
Our own take on it. Yeah, that would be fun.
All right, next one is from Angry Ass Black Dude. He says, "What's the worst game you've ever played?" Dude, we've answered this multiple times. It's Parasite Eve 2.
I don't think we need to. Yeah, we've answered this before. Guys, listen to the other episodes, please. Just
Okay, the worst game you've
update our
ever
wikis.
played, finished.
Dude, you can't tell me it's not Parasite Eve 2. Because well, I mean, you didn't play Alone in the Dark because that would probably be the next one afterward.
Parasite Eve 2 is
pretty
pretty
close.
god-awful. I really hate that game.
It's fucking awful.
I don't
And-
hate everything about it, though.
Yes, you do.
But I hate the things I hate enough that it seeps into
God,
everything
everything,
else.
everything about it is trash.
I was there. That was when I was singing my Game of Thrones, like, I was down in the living
Literally,
room.
the best part about Parasite Eve 2 is the Vag and Balls monster.
Yeah, because it's so... No, the Elder Camel I thought was hilarious.
God, the Elder
In
Camel.
the moon. It's Jesus Christ. He's like, his hair is beautifully flowing in the moonlight. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
God, dude.
The little song that I was like, cancer, 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 fucking cancer, cancer controls, cancer. Just down here, like, fucking orchestrating my hands, singing the song, like, just fucking completely insane. I've got nothing on but a loincloth. Dwayne comes down. He's like, what's going on? Cancer, cancer controls, fucking cancer.
I think the worst game I've ever played. It's got to be New Gundam Breaker.
Really? That's the worst?
I hate it.
And of all the ones that you played, really?
I
Cameron's
liked.
just not a...
I played Armored Core.
Dude,
and I
that's the
enjoyed
Elder
it.
Camel.
That is an Elder Camel.
Yeah, in the cutscene, it kind of reminds me of Dan.
The most
back
broken
hair.
game I've played.
Flowing in the moonlight.
I don't know if I've ever had to play any of the tank control broken games that you guys had to play.
No, you didn't. So I guess that would make sense.
Yeah.
So it's Cyber Sleuth was bad, but I fucking hated New Gun Breaker.
Cyber Sleuth was pretty bad. It was much worse than Alice, no matter what Craig says.
God, Alice.
Alice
Fuck Alice.
is rough.
I hate that game.
All right, we've answered this question a few
Yeah,
times, so we
okay.
can move on.
Next one is from Ingrass Black Dude. He says, this is the epic question. Favorite game from each genre: turn-based RPG, action RPG, platformer, puzzle, first-person shooter, third-person shooter, sports, action-adventure, flight sim, MMO, and I think he added one afterwards. Racing.
Jesus. Okay, so just list those in order.
Okay, so turn-based RPG.
Best favorite turn-based RPG, Final Fantasy X. Not very many RPGs are truly turn-based. That one's probably my favorite.
What is I Am Setsuna?
That is turn-based.
Then that is my favorite.
That's a good one. That's fun. I need to platinum that. I need to beat
Fuck.
that fucking ass wipe of a final, optional boss. Fuck that guy.
It's a tie between Persona 5 and Dragon Quest 11 for me.
Okay.
Action RPG.
Action RPG.
Witcher 3.
Witcher 3.
Yeah, Witcher 3. It's definitely. Platformer.
Would you count Cuphead?
No, not really.
I don't like platformers.
The Castlevania game I played.
Oh, Symphony of the Night.
Symphony of the
Does
Night.
that count?
Yeah, that would make sense. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a side-scrolling platformer.
If that's what we
RPG
want to
type
call it,
deal,
then yeah,
but-
that's a really good game. So,
I mean, yeah.
not that I beat it, but
You didn't. Oh,
I'm gonna open up this can of whoop ass worms on your ass.
platformer,
Cheap.
huh?
Shovel Knight was pretty good.
Shovel Knight was pretty good.
Yeah, it's a good game.
I don't know. Maybe I'll go with Symphony of the Night too. I can't think of one right now. Puzzle game. Portal 2.
Portals 2 was pretty good. The brother game that we played is fun, but I think my
Brothers.
favorite puzzle game probably has to be Last Guardian.
Really?
You count that as a puzzle game?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's all that game is.
No, that was just waiting for the dog.
I mean, that too, but the
I
other
like that
half was
game.
solving
That's a good
puzzles.
Mhm.
It's a good game.
It's a good game.
It's a good series. Good full trilogy. Puzzle game. I don't know.
Ico? No.
Bejeweled, probably. Bejeweled 2.
Bejeweled 2 with the rapist robot.
Yeah, that's pretty fun. I don't know.
Guys,
What
if you
about
don't
that,
know what
anime
we're
one
talking
you
about
play?
with the rapist robot, that you have to play Bejeweled 2.
I would say Tetris.
Tetris?
Yeah, that's a really fun puzzle game. I don't know if that's really a puzzle. It's kind of fast-paced puzzle. I really
Tetris is a
it's still
puzzle.
a puzzle. Yeah,
I like
yeah,
Tetris.
You're literally
fit
fitting
them
pieces
together.
together.
Yeah. I would consider that a puzzle game.
I could spend all the time at quarters on that Tetris machine. I really could.
Oh yeah, that one was pretty fun.
Yeah. Oh, man, that
How
place-
far did we get? We got like to around 17 or something.
Yeah, we got up there. We were over there for a fucking while. Though.
Yeah, we
were
were.
pounding quarters. And man, I got to go there and not try to kill myself. Don't think I can do it, but
All right, first-person shooter,
favorite first-person shooter. Ooh,
Doom.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, definitely Doom.
Yeah, it's
Doom
gotta be.
2016.
Fuck.
There's
I
a
was
few,
gonna think
but
about it for a second, but yeah.
There's a few that I really like, but Doom just is so good.
It's the most metal game there's ever
yeah,
been.
I have to pick it.
Yeah. Third-person shooter.
Probably Gears of War 2 or I don't know. I don't play a lot of third-person shooters. I mean, Red Dead Redemption's pretty fun.
Yeah, it's more of a sandbox, but you could count that.
I really don't know. I
What
really
about
like
50 Cent?
Uncharted 2,
50 Cent Blood on the Sand. Anyone?
but you know what? Vanquish. I'm gonna go with that.
You fuck. That's what I was gonna pick too.
Really? Yeah, Vanquish is a fucking great game.
Vanquish is a lot of fun.
You should play Vanquish.
Oh, what about Black? Is that first person or third person?
That's first person.
Damn it.
Yeah,
That was a really good game.
That's what I was thinking too. I was like, Black. I remember Black being fucking great.
Over
Doom is still, because like I would also like Deus Ex: Human Revolution. That game is great too.
Dark Watch is a really fun PS2 first-person shooter.
Yeah, there's a few first-person shooters that are pretty great. But I don't know if I can pick any of them above Doom.
Yeah, I agree with you though. I think Vanquish is a really fun third-person shooter.
Yeah, it's so good. Just the gameplay is so fucking.
Gears of War is pretty good too.
Yeah, Gears is fun.
Dude, that Horde mode.
Horde mode in Gears 2 is fucking fantastic.
Yeah, a lot of time.
Hours.
We put a lot of time into that. Next one is sports. Super Mario Strikers, I think, for me. Or NBA Jam on Fire Edition.
Oh, okay. Yeah, NBA Jam then. I was like, I don't really play any sports games, but on the Sega Genesis, the NBA Jam, yeah, that's going to be a yes for me.
Either Tiger Woods PGA Tour 2003 or NCAA Football 2007, I think. Because I had my little sign. I could, like, create custom signs, and when people would put them, and I had one that said, like, suck my chode, and I remember someone saw it, and they were like, oh, my God. It was amazing. And it had this really cool mechanic that was called the greatest game of all time, and it would, like, have in-game points, like, hidden point values for certain things happening.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
When you start fucking secret points and game of points, Schweiss's...
The ascension of points, and then, like... I remember one game, like, it was like triple overtime, because in college football, like in the NFL, they do it like you score once and you win, right? Pretty much. It's stupid. Yeah, you flip a coin, and whoever gets the coin toss, you have to win. You can win if it's a touchdown, but if it's a field goal, the other team gets a chance. But in NCAA, you start on, like, the 30-yard line or 25 or 20-yard line, so you're right next to the goal, and you get a chance to score. And if you score, the other team has to match or beat that score to win. Or they go into second overtime and you repeat it. So it gets crazy. I was in like the fourth overtime, and I fucked up and I had to kick a field goal. And these guys threw something into the end zone, and I took control of the dude, and I like fucking jumped up and I intercepted it, and I like stopped him from winning the game. Like, just fucking crazy, jumped in the way, and it was awesome. And like the points were fucking through the roof, and I was like erect, and all things were great. And so that was a really fucking sweet game mode and a really sweet little mechanic that was in the game. And then Tiger Woods 03, me and my grandpa and my uncle would always play that, and it had like the fucking Saliva soundtrack on it. It was so ridiculous, like fucking teeing off to this fucking Saliva track. Just click, click, boom. You know, it's like fucking what?
Golf claps.
Yeah. Golf claps.
Just little golf claps.
And then I got so good at like ripping the game off. Like there were certain maps. Like there's one in like a made up map that's in the Highlands of Scotland, and you're like playing amongst like castle pieces, like just grown over with the ground. And I could like hit the ball in a certain way where I'd hit the castle, like part of the castle, and the ball would just fucking launch. And so I could get like another like 50 yards out of a hit by just slamming it into the castle. And so I'd have like a fucking 500-yard drive because I just fucking bounced it off of this piece of rock that was a castle once. And like just all these crazy fucking things that we used to do with that game. Lots of time in there. Those are probably my favorites though.
Nice.
Yeah.
Action adventure. This one's a really hard section. This one specifically, because there's a lot that I like. There's the Devil May Cry's. There's the God of Wars.
Well, didn't he have Hack and Slash?
No. Hack and Slash isn't in there. This is where they would be.
I might actually have to say Sekiro might be my favorite action-adventure game over God of War.
Oh, yeah?
Maybe. It's really fucking fun, man.
God of War.
It's one of those two.
I don't know. I really do like God of War. Like the Devil May Cry's. the other fucking action games I love, Uncharted. I don't know. Maybe Batman Arkham City.
Yeah, that's a fun game.
Yeah, I really like that game.
Yeah, I enjoyed playing through that. Lots of stuff to do and explore.
Yeah, dude, those extra bosses you can go take down, super fun. Flight Sim.
USAF on the PC years
I don't
ago.
think I've ever played a Flight Sim game.
I played a flight sim game a long time ago, but I don't have a favorite flight sim game because I've not played a flight sim game in some time.
I like them. They're kind of fun.
He says stuff like Star Fox would count too. So
Oh, well, I guess Ace Combat 4, Shattered
Yeah.
Skies.
I've never played
That was
any of
fun.
those. I didn't even play Hops.
The last game just about
You know what?
flying I played.
No Man's Sky. I'm gonna count that in there.
No, doesn't count.
Yeah, it is.
What was that
Fucking fly a
dogfighting
spaceship.
game on the Xbox 360?
I don't know.
I think I know what you're talking about. I don't remember the name, though. It's like something War or something.
The War Thunder.
Yeah, that was one of the ones.
Oh yeah, no, actually, yeah, I'm gonna pick War Thunder because I
Yeah,
did
that's
play
on
that.
PC, right?
Yeah, I did
Yeah.
play that quite a bit.
Yeah, I never played that with you. I'm sure you know.
MMO. I'm gonna guess Schweiss's Final Fantasy 14 or 11. One of those two.
It's really hard because 11 is brutal, but it's
Remember,
tasty.
Conan Exiles does not count.
I know. I would count that if it counted, but it doesn't. You know what? No, I'm going to take Sekiro out. I'm going to put Conan Exiles in. It's my favorite action-adventure
Oh
game.
my god.
Fuck God of War. Fuck Sekiro. Conan Exiles. You can't take slaves in either of those two games, so... What's the point?
What's the point of playing the game?
Yeah.
Crimson Skies, I think it was.
Yeah, I
That was a
remember
lot of
playing
fun.
that demo for that.
No, but War Thunder by far.
Fuck. Best MMO? I don't know.
I really like Guild Wars 2.
That was a fun time.
Yeah.
I remember when I tried to get into MMOs.
Oh, yeah?
Craig didn't play with you?
Neverwinter.
Neverwinter. Dumped a lot of time in that.
Neverwinter was fun.
Yeah, it was alright. It was fun.
I'm gonna have to play it again though. They fucking like raised the level cap to like 80, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So now I gotta fucking
And all that
I
time
have to level
spent,
up my guy.
all that fucking time I spent in items and leveling
You
up.
know what, Cam?
and
We
I
can get
finally
back
had a
into it.
viable build that's not viable anymore.
Well, yeah, that's what the MMO is. It's to bring you
Right,
back.
but I spent so much time
yeah,
to be able to
Gotta-
play some in-game content with
I
these
can't-
fucks, and they stopped playing the game.
that's what FF14 does every time. So when the new expansion drops, everyone that ground out all the best gear at the end of the last chunk, all the very, very best gear, it takes a long time to grind. The base gear that the storyline and the new expansion gives you is better. It's just instantly better. And like we're talking like main story quest. You don't even have to do anything to get there. You just have to be the level it requires, and you get better shit. It's like I'm never doing that EX extra hard bullshit. Like
No,
fuck
I just
that.
don't want to spend time in the game that I spent so much time on to play some in-game content with these fucks. They left, and like I had no one to play with anymore, so I stopped playing. And now all that time has been wasted. I didn't even get to enjoy having some nice stuff.
That's
I didn't even get
fucked up,
to
yeah.
enjoy it.
Yeah, you
because
did. Don't
all the
lie.
people in 14 that did that, they got to enjoy it.
Yeah.
I would say for gameplay, probably 14 for story, which isn't really supposed to be part of MMO, but 11's is really good. Like the expansions are so far nothing in 14 touches the best in 11.
I thought you liked that the Blood Storm one. or
Stormblood
whatever.
is good.
Stormblood.
It's pretty good. And I haven't played the new one, which I heard is really good. But story-wise, the 11 ones are still stronger. It's crazy because, like, you don't think of that. But as an MMO, you're mostly looking for the multiplayer. I would say 14. It's probably my favorite.
All right, so racing. Obviously, Burnout 3 Takedown.
Yeah, Burnout 3 Takedown is the greatest racing game
It's
that's ever
good.
been made.
I was thinking
Hot
Midnight
Pursuit
Club.
2 would probably be another one, but wait, which Midnight Club?
The one on the Xbox 360.
LA?
Mm-hmm.
I like that one too for the customization, but I don't know if I really like
That's
the
part
racing
of it. I don't like the
mechanics.
racing mechanics, but I just want to play.
So you like half the game?
I just want to play an actual legit racing game that lets you go in depth of the vehicle customization.
Yeah, that's good.
I think you should play Gran Turismo then. Those are actually
there's
really
no
fun.
in-depth vehicle customization.
No, there is.
Like, can I fucking pick the tires, the exhaust,
Change the bumpers,
change
the
the bumpers, the
lights.
lights,
It's
the
not
colors?
quite that. You change the parts, the actual like mechanics that make the car. I don't know about the newer Gran Turismos. I stopped at 3, but
Like, I want to be able to fucking change the brake pads.
look, that's the game that all the Hispanic people I knew played on PlayStation, and that's why I called it the Mexican console. It's because we have a high concentration of Hispanics in Utah, and the ones I knew, they fucking loved the Gran Turismo, and I was like, this is fun, but I mean, I can't spend all day grinding out races to fucking get a new carburetor in my car. Like, it's not that in depth, but
I mean, Midnight Club was almost that in depth. So
yeah. So I don't know. Gran Turismo, maybe the newer ones are more, but you can't really like. It's not like Need for Speed Underground where you can really fucking like just get in. And,
can you?
or not? I thought you could. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't fucking play racing games. I guess like Burnout 3 is more of a like
I
distraction.
only occasionally play racing games, and it's usually against Craig, and he's not good at them.
No, I'm not. Racing games is like it's a
I will
weakness-
often
weakness.
have huge leads on him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Drive Club is fun.
Yeah. That Burnout 3 though. That's the whole reason why I wanted a PS2. When I played the demo for that in Walmart, I was like,
It was.
I need this.
Was it Burnout 3 on the PSP that I played all the time?
No, that was Burnout Legends.
Burnout Legends, yeah. Loved that game.
It's fun, yeah. It's like Burnout 3 Lite, pretty much. It's a good one.
All right. Next question is from Thermination. He says, happy 200th episode. Thank you guys for all the laughs and for making every day work better, or work day better. Love you guys. No homo. But on to the question. How does Nude Clan plan to enter the Chinese market, and how will Schweiss be censored to appease Chinese overlords?
So welcome to Nude Clan. This is your host, Cameron and Caleb Craig.
Yeah, the episodes will be about 10 minutes long, and
it
there'll be
is just-
random bouts
just-
of laughter.
Yeah, just no Schweiss.
That's the only way.
But I don't
to,
know if that's a
to
market that
censor.
I'd like to tap into, though.
Yeah. I don't know if we can.
No, we wouldn't be able to.
Probably
We
not.
talk too much about politics.
Yeah. Too many
No.
ideas floating around.
Don't want to tap that.
Yeah. Yeah, so I mean, that's just the nature of us versus their ideas. I mean, we don't need it. We're not the NBA.
We'd have to either cut Schweiss entirely or just record a totally separate Nude Clan without Schweiss, and it's just too much effort.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. I lost my place. All right. Next question is from Joe. He says, best book you've listened to on Audible Trials / Nude Clan this year.
This year,
This year, huh?
That's a fucking tough question. I've listened to many books this year.
So I'll whip out the Audible.
I don't know, man.
yeah, this year it's kind of hard.
I have to look
I
at all the books.
Did finish some of the Witcher series this year, which was good.
Yeah, the Witcher series is good. I just finished The King's Buccaneer again. That one's a good book. I also read Dracula. That one's pretty good. It's better than I thought it would be.
Yeah, as far as this year goes, it's got to be the Witcher series.
Been reading them Conan stories.
Yeah, those were pretty sweet. I've got 12 hours left of those. I got to the one where he bites the vulture, and it's probably the best one so far.
You know what? I technically finished. I think. Wait, did I? I can't remember if I finished The Wheel of Time this year. If I did, then I'm just going to count that whole series.
All right, I'll go with 12 Rules for Life from Jordan Peterson. It's really good. Or Hero with 1,000 Faces from James Campbell. But that one, that's a book you need to read, not listen to, because it's very, very deep. There's a lot packed in there, and you'll get caught up on like thinking about one of the lines, and then suddenly you're like 10 lines further in. It's a lot. But yeah, those two are really
you
good.
listen to on 0.75 speed.
Yeah, you slow that fucker down. It's really good though. It's really cool. The other of those two, I would say, is probably the best. And then like that, the Disappointment of the Dark Tower. But there were some really good books in there too.
The Disappointment of the Dark Tower.
The first 5 of those are really good.
I never made it past the first book.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that first book, man. The second one's even better though. Just wait though. If you ever get through, it's yeah. I want to do a show on it.
It's mediocre. Yeah, at the end.
Very disappointing.
I've never read those.
They're good until the end.
Yeah, you said that for the movie is shitty too.
Oh, the movie is trash. Yeah.
It's supposed to be like a sequel to the books or something. Isn't that
No,
what
the
you said?
movie's like a culmination of a couple of the books with a lot of parts removed, and the entire soul of it is gone. It's really shitty.
All right, Joe Joe has another question. He has a few questions. Favorite episode? I think we've
already answered
question.
that.
Yeah. Who's the best James Bond? Connery, Lazenby, Moore, Dalton, Brosnan, or Craig? When? Oh, Daniel Craig. I thought he was talking about me for a second. I was like, what? Obviously, I'm going to choose myself.
You were Bames John, not James Bond.
That's true. I was Bames John.
I haven't watched all of them, but Sean Connery is made to play
Connery is a good one, yeah.
James Bond. Although I will say Pierce Brosnan looks like James Bond should look to me. He just looks like the most British fucking person I've ever seen.
No, the most British person is Roger Moore.
Yeah, Roger Moore is pretty fucking British.
Yeah.
The only ones that aren't pretty fucking British are probably Craig and I guess Connery. He just looks like a dude. I don't know. He doesn't look super. I mean, he is British. He's Scottish, so he's basically British.
Dalton's movies weren't very good, but I really liked Timothy Dalton.
Yeah, over Connery, really?
I don't know.
It's hard because the character is Sean Connery.
Yeah.
He is James Bond.
He is James Bond.
He's a fucking misogynistic, awesome dude, right? And that's what James Bond is. I mean, he's obviously not a fucking spy.
I did enjoy Sean Connery.
But I haven't seen all of them though, so that's why. Although I will say that what I saw of Skyfall was fucking amazing. Not necessarily because of Daniel Craig though.
Daniel Craig's movies are pretty good.
Roger Moore.
He's not he's not really the spy that the other movies are.
Yeah, he's like the combat guy.
It kind of feels like they're not 007 movies.
And that's why Pierce Brosnan is so cool as 007 because he's the gadget 007, right? Like he has all the crazy watch lasers and shit.
Timothy Dalton has. It's brief, but
I really like Timothy Dalton, just as an actor. So I'm quite partial to him, but I don't know. Sean Connery really is 007.
Yes.
Yeah, he's the most iconic 007 by far. It's just the young Sean Connery face just fits so well.
Yeah. All right. Joe's next question is, what are your top 3 games of all time, and have they changed since doing the show? I can never answer questions like these. I don't know what my top 3 would be. I have a ton of games that I really like, so I don't know if I can choose any of them above the others to make a top 3.
Top 3 games of all time?
Yeah.
Top 3 or favorite 3?
He says top 3.
So the best 3 games we've ever played.
Yeah, I guess the games you think are the best that you've played.
God of War.
Witcher 3, God of War, and Doom.
God of War, Doom 2016.
Those are good choices. Fuck, I don't know, man.
I mean, there's tons of other games out there that are good, but those are the ones going to come to my head. I don't care if they're the flashy games, the AAA title games. Those are fun games to play. So, take it.
Maybe I'd probably do Metal Gear Solid 3. It's really solid.
Is it?
It's metal. Solid. Gears. Those three. Yeah, those are probably the best games I've played. Not my favorite per se, but the best. I think they're very solid, all around great games.
The best. Dragon Quest XI was really fucking good. And Witcher 3 is also really fucking good. Playing through those DLCs is fantastic. I don't know what else I would pick. But I think that my best games have definitely changed from when I started the show. Because you got new games coming out all the time, and you never know if one of those is going to displace like the old best games that you played.
That's very true.
Man, there's a lot. There's a lot of games that I really like. But these are the ones that we think are the best, though, right? Like it's the top three. I guess God of War. I guess God of War would have to go on there because we all gave it like a 10. But I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know.
It's a fantastic game. Wonderful story. Wonderful gameplay.
We had a lot of fucking surprises too. Like fucking Nier Automata was a good one.
I quite enjoyed that.
Yeah, and then we had what the fuck else did we get that was kind of a surprise? That was good. Man, I can't even remember.
Yeah, it's asking us of our favorite games. It's just we keep playing so many games, you just don't keep them in your mind.
Yeah.
Anyways, next question.
All right, so next one is from Corey B. He says, "Who is your least favorite listener?" I don't know if we can really answer that.
You for asking this question.
I was actually thinking the exact same thing. Welcome, our least honored listener. You have identified yourself.
Yeah. I don't know if I have a least favorite listener.
No, how do you have a least favorite listener? I have a least favorite person who supports my hobby show.
We have listeners that we interact with more than some others, but I don't know. Like,
I don't have a least favorite.
Yeah,
I mean, it'd be easier if it was like most annoying. You don't hate them, but they're annoying.
Did you want to change the question?
Abrac. No, I was kidding.
Abrac. I would say.
I'd say Angry-ass black dude.
What? Why?
No, I'm just kidding.
No,
it's okay, Bill.
They all bother me, but it's their meaning.
Yeah,
bother
everyone
me, so.
bothers you. But
no one's as good.
Oh yeah.
No, I don't know. Those are some of the. It's tough because that's a fucking shitty list. So you Corey,
answer a question to alienate one of your listeners.
It's Bonsack, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
it's Corey
Bonsack is the one then.
Yeah, don't ask that question. I don't have an answer for that. It's not like I have a least favorite listener that I'm just not telling you. I don't have one.
Yeah,
I don't have
Cameron
a least
doesn't
favorite
even
listener.
know who they are. So I mean, he couldn't name one.
Oh yeah, I couldn't
other
even
than
name
the one
one
that you just named, like Corey B. That's I don't know who the fuck that is.
All right, next question is from Chase. He says, "What game sequel do you want made that hasn't come out?"
That hasn't and won't?
Half-Life 3.
Or hasn't and
Half-Life 3. It's such a cop-out answer.
God of War 2. I want that the most. That's going to happen.
Yeah.
See, that's the thing is is it a sequel to a game that we know is going to happen, or is it a sequel to a game that we don't
Just
know?
one that you want made that hasn't come out.
Oh, that has not. So I guess it can't be one that we know that's coming out.
Yeah,
at that point.
Conan Exiles 2.
Conan Exiles 2.
Kidding. There's no need to make a sequel. It's so perfect as it is.
Vanquish 2 would be fun.
Yeah, that'd be kind of cool, yeah.
I'd like to see that get some... I want that ported to PS4. Like, there was a rumor that they were going to port that and Bayonetta to PS4, like, forever ago, and then just never...
What if it's a game in a series, so I just want to have another iteration?
That's
like Fable 4, which is apparently coming out.
Fable 4 or another Armored Core for this day and age.
Armored Core 6. That would be nice, actually, to have that. I really enjoyed Astral Chain, so I wouldn't mind seeing a sequel for that come out. I think they're going to make an anime instead, which angers me.
Okay.
Ass Chain 2.
Anal Beads 3.
Yeah.
Okay. Wait, what did you say, Schweiss? What was yours?
God of War 2.
God of War 2.
They haven't announced it, I don't think, have they?
No, but they said they were planning on making like 3 more.
Does that count then? I mean,
No, not really.
Red
Not
Dead
my book.
Redemption 3. How about that? Probably won't happen.
I mean, I guess they could do like Jack.
It's already bad enough in the first one playing as that little
They
sissy.
could, make it better.
Nah, it's too late.
Or he
He's
plays,
canonically shit.
or they go back even further in the past and you play as like young Dutch,
God. Or young.
where you
Arthur,
tell everybody that you got a plan.
Yeah. Here's the plan. You could. That would be interesting. I mean, I feel like we already kind of know whereabouts what happened, but that would. I think that's what they would do, dude. They would go further back in time.
Yeah,
It would
or
be-
you'd play as Uncle.
Oh God. You're just a fucking shit character.
Start telling everybody you have lumbago or whatever.
Yeah. I think that's what they would have to do for Red Dead 3. They'd have to go back in time again because, like, the West dies at the end of Red Dead Redemption, pretty much. That's
Yeah.
the whole death of the.
No, yeah, because like Jack is older and then things are a lot more civilized. and-
Yeah, I mean, his death in that first title is like the symbolic death of the West.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Can only be a prequel. So
yeah, pretty much. So yeah, Red Dead 3. Hell yeah.
All right. Next one is actually from you, Schweiss. What game has nearly or completely brought you to tears?
Yeah. Emotional from a game. That ever happened to you, Cameron?
I had my brain snap once in Dark Souls 3, but like emotional wise, I mean, I felt some feelings playing.
You felt some feels.
What's the game?
Near?
No,
That's really deep.
Become as
it's
gods.
It's one of the indie games we played.
Brothers?
No,
Really?
What other indie games have we played? That would...
Senua's Sacrifice?
No.
You didn't play that, did you?
Oh man, that game is so good. Fuck man.
You really
Bastion.
Oh yeah, Bastion was good. Wait, which
really?
part?
That got you more than the Brothers game? Are you serious?
I don't even remember the Brothers game.
Dude, that game is dark.
Which part in Bastion brought you to emotion?
I don't know. I have to go play it again.
The part where he's like carrying Zulf on his back.
That was pretty touching. Yeah.
Yeah, that was good. Yeah, some parts in FF6. The opera part was really good.
No, it wasn't.
It's
Fuck
fantastic.
you, it was. God damn, like every fucking part of that could possibly be emotional is intercut with the fucking hentai octopus.
No, the part that is emotional isn't intercut with that at all. It's just the part with her singing.
That's
It's really
literally
good.
like right, but like that ending part with the octopus is like goes into that directly.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm
no,
not talking about
it's
the octopus
awful.
part. I'm talking about the scene after. That one's really good.
The whole it's just ruined.
The other time that I thought about tears,
You thought about tears?
thought about it. I come out of my house. I look across the into the distance. The sun is coming over the horizon. My
God.
beautiful lakefront property. The sun is shining on the water. I'm like, this is pretty picturesque. I look over, just barely visible in the distance. A thrall pushing the wheel of pain. I wanted to cry. I was like, this is beautiful. Like the mist of the morning is fading away. The sun is coming up. That guy's pushing. I was like, this is what it means to be alive. It's this right here. Conan Exiles.
God damn
That's
it.
why I asked this
I knew
question.
that's what was.
the only
I knew that's
reason.
what was coming because, like, as soon as he started, I was like, "Oh my god, it's Conan Exiles."
So fucking beautiful, dude. Ah, man. Yeah, thought about it.
I don't
Half a
know.
second.
There's a couple parts in Dragon Quest XI that was pretty good. Hellblade, that one was good.
Yeah, that's a really good game.
Especially like that ending. It's fucking amazing. I don't know. Can't really think of anything.
Yeah. Hellblade is an amazing experience.
Yeah, it
It's
is.
more of an experience than it is a game, I think.
Yeah. Next one is another one from Joe. How many fucking are you going to ask, Joe? What's one thing you've learned about yourself while doing the show?
Gay.
Yeah. No, it's one thing we've learned, not one thing he's learned. I don't
We've
know.
learned that Joe is gay.
Yeah, we've learned that we now know that Joe is gay. That's what I've learned.
I don't know,
is
man.
I've learned the knowledge of homosexuality in a friend.
I mean, I've learned a lot of things, but have I learned anything from the fucking show?
I've learned how to be more outgoing. I'm way more extroverted than I used to be, like a
Same.
ton.
Yeah.
Like crazy amounts more. And I think this has helped a lot in interacting with people in the community and stuff like that. Like,
I guess I've learned how to really look deeper into a piece of media to see if I really like it or not.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
you got to look deeper for some things. Got to dig deeper.
that's right.
All right, next one is from. I don't know how to say that name, but all right. So Delish17. He says you guys band together as the new X-Men, including Joe, who has what power? Do we have to borrow the X-Men's powers?
Yeah,
or,
I think
or do we get our own powers?
I think we are X-Men. Although the X-Men they're kind of all over the place with their powers.
Yeah,
Like in X3, the mutants, like the kids are all sorts of different fucking crazy.
yeah.
I would probably say main ones though, so we have to like
So
choose.
we like got to borrow their powers.
Yeah, I would go Cyclops, but I wouldn't.
If you
be
borrow
a
their
fucking,
powers, or okay, this is a good question. When you borrow their powers, you also have their side effects.
I mean, I would imagine you would. Yeah.
Oh, so if I
So-
did Cyclops, I'd be a dumb cunt. Is that what you're telling me?
That's
I'd
not
be-
a side effect of his powers, but
I'd
you
be
could choose to be
destined-
if you want.
I'd be destined to die to a ginger that I want to fuck really badly.
Well, I mean, the only downside to his powers is that he can't like
He
open
has to
his
wear his
eyes
glasses
without
all
those
the time.
glasses. Otherwise, he destroys everything.
Is that what happened to him?
Yeah, he
don't
can't. He
remember.
can't not shoot the lasers.
I really liked him in the comic or in the show, and then I watched the movie, and I was like, "Wow, this."
but
guy
if I were to like,
sucks.
Cyclops has always been kind of a dick.
so if I were to pick Nightcrawler, I'd have to look like Nightcrawler.
Yes.
God damn it!
Wolverine would be fun too. I just look like Danzig. I mean, they wanted him to be Wolverine for a time. in the
Well,
movies.
Wolverine is supposed to be short and stocky.
Yeah, he's like
Instead,
5'4".
they choose
so-
like a really tall guy.
yeah, really tall, fucking built motherfucker. But yeah, he's supposed to be like a Wolverine. They're small
yeah,
animals.
that's the point.
They'll still fuck you up, but they're small. That'd be cool.
I don't know.
Magneto would be fun.
Magneto has some fucking sweet powers. Yeah.
I want Nightcrawler's power.
You want Nightcrawlers?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he has a pretty sweet power. Cable would be kind of a cool power to have.
Yeah, just time.
He controls technology.
oh,
Actually, in
with
this
his
day and
mind.
age, yeah, 100% I'm Cable.
Just taking cable.
I love
Yep.
how
Walk up to any ATM.
I love how the guy who controls technology is one of the most outdated things. Cable. Cable. Who has cable? Like, why not Netflix? Where's Netflix? Where's Amazon Prime Video, man? Yeah, that is odd, huh? They're like cable. Yeah, that's a good one. I mean, I guess you could just refer to a cable as in a wire,
Yeah,
which is probably what they were referring to.
maybe.
the revelations of Schweiss on the podcast. It's fucking stupid ass. All right.
All right, what powers would Joe have?
Let's give him Phoenix, and he just screams.
No,
And
it can't be the
flame
most
comes out.
powerful thing.
Can't give Joe powers of a god.
I mean, nobody likes Phoenix.
There's
Phoenix
a lot of
killed
people that
Cyclops.
like Phoenix.
Fuck Phoenix. She killed my man, my guy, the guy I was like, I
Why-
thought was
why-
really cool.
Like, really? You thought Cyclops
As a kid,
was
yeah, I
cool?
thought the laser eyes were fucking sweet.
I mean, yeah, his powers are sweet, but he's an asshole.
Well, yeah, but he's
That's
not a
just his
pussy.
personality.
In the show, in the movie, he's a freaking pussy, though.
He'd be Rogue. Just sucks the soul out of everything he touches.
yeah.
But then he would also like borrow that.
Yeah,
Uh,
he'd borrow their power. Yeah.
oh man,
Such a dick.
He's not here to
He's
say
really
no.
draining, so yeah.
No, he'd. I don't know. I don't know what I'd pick for Joe.
it could be Jubilee. She has like powers where her she shoots out like fireworks.
Pointless. Like it.
Yeah, I mean they're not pointless.
You could use those like 6 days a year. Well, here 9. Woo!
Ah, man, I don't know who I would take powers from. Maybe Apocalypse or Mr. Sinister.
See, if I was, I would like Dr. Manhattan's power, but without
But he's
the
DC.
I know, but without
ain't
the
no
disconnecting
X-Men.
from reality.
I mean, you could be Deadpool, look like a scrotal sack.
I don't want. I don't want
but be-
Deadpool's
but
power.
be immortal.
I don't know if I want to be immortal. See, my power has to help me get into a lot of money. That's what I want.
The immortality, you don't think that would help you get into a lot of money?
Not really. Not by itself.
Over time, you would develop so much money, and you could take over like literally every country fucking slowly.
Nightcrawler can just teleport anywhere he wants to if he's seen it, or he has a good representation of it. Cable can just walk up to a machine and tell it to give him a lot of money.
It's true, good. Yeah. All right, next one is from Keanu Reeves Books. He says, will you be doing the 200th episode in the nude, and will you all show hog in the episode image? Also, if you stopped competitively beating games, what ones would you spend all your time on?
I mean, we do every episode in the nude, so.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
like why it's
And that's
Nude
the real
Clan.
reason why we stopped streaming to Twitch, because Count got banned.
Yeah, we can't anymore.
Yeah, they confused us with the casting couch, so...
Yeah. You want to be in a podcast. What do you think, Craig? What game would you play if you didn't have other games to play?
all the games? I don't know. What are you fucking laughing for?
So I I was gonna like bring up the Conan Exiles theme, and the thing that I'm on right now on Spotify is part of the Conan Exiles soundtrack. Like, it's already there. It's like, Jesus Christ, there's a problem here. Yeah, this is what I would play.
It's good.
Yeah, man. The actual theme is way better though.
Like, what do you mean?
The
in
one for the
actual thing?
movie.
Oh, yeah.
The Anvil of
uh,
Crom is fucking sweet.
Yeah, dude.
I would play that, and I will play that. That's why I stayed up until 10, and we recorded at noon to try to beat Sekiro so I could come home and exile myself to the exiled lands. Because the next game I have is Uncharted 2, and that's with Cameron. So
Well, that's me and Camp Game's game, but
Yeah.
you're playing it too.
yeah, I'll play it too. I can't play it until it's
Yeah.
done.
You could just buy it on PSN, so you have the whole collection, so you can platinum it at any time.
Nah, I'll just use
I don't know,
the one
just
we have.
play any game I felt
It's
like
on
fucking
sale right
playing
now,
and
I think,
spending
for like
time on.
$10 for the collection.
I'd probably spend an inordinate amount of time in Conan with Schweiss.
Yeah, we would exile together.
I don't know if there's like one solid game I'd put all my time into. I would just play like all the new games, like
I'd probably in reality, play a lot less game. Just play a lot less.
Yeah,
You probably would play a lot more of one game.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I kind of miss is like getting a game and like really playing that game.
Yeah,
like,
remember
destroying
the
that game.
countless hours of fun we'd have just playing the one game.
Yeah, remember when?
Pepperidge
Yeah.
Farm remembers.
That's right.
Dude, I wish I could find their thing, but they don't have a Twitter account, so it hurts.
They should totally have a Twitter account. What the fuck?
I don't know, man. I want to have their thing so I can
So you
constantly
can
like.
constantly at Pepperidge Farm.
Yeah,
remembers.
I want to just do that.
Maybe we should approach them and be like, we could just do.
Can we handle your Twitter for you? Thank
Yeah,
you.
we will just do. Hey, remember when?
I just want to put out memes of just like Pepperidge Farm remembers.
Yeah. Be like, remember when Blockbuster was a thing? Pepperidge Farm remembers. Order
Pepperidge
now,
Farm
save
remembers
10%.
everything.
We were always there. Yeah,
I love that thing from Family Guy though, where he's like, maybe Pepperidge Farm don't keep it to itself. Maybe if you buy some cookies, maybe this all goes away.
yeah. It's one of their better skits. I would do that. I would play. Oh man, what have I been dying to play? I kind of want to play more Resident Evil Outbreak, like just random little games that I really like, but I don't really have time.
Yeah, like every
To fuck
year I
around
always want
with.
to play all the Batman games again, but
You never
don't
do.
always have the time.
Yeah. All right. Fair.
All right, next question is from Punch Drunk Dave. He says, "Is Joe making an appearance on the 200th episode?" Is he? Doesn't look like it.
What a question to ask for the 200th episode.
Yeah, that's
He
true.
almost did, I guess. He's just going to be here in like a
If
couple
he could
days.
be here earlier, then yeah, he would have.
If he would have tried a little, I mean, I suppose.
Next question is from Delish17 again. He says, the three of you wake up in a saw trap. Choose whatever you want from the films. Who makes it out alive? I think I've only seen the first Saw movie.
Well, if it's a Saw thing where we have to kill one of the other ones, I think I would make it out. Not because of physical prowess, but I think because you guys would be like, okay, guys, what are we going to... And then, like, I would brain you with a ball peen hammer and be like, I'm getting out of this fucking hole.
I wonder what makes you think I wouldn't.
You have to fucking
You
solve
wouldn't do that, too?
preemptively
You gotta-
strike you down.
There's like the puzzle you got to solve.
You're-
It's not
you're-
necessarily just
It's-
about killing the other people
Well, it
in the
depends
room.
on what it is.
It's your
yeah.
level of compassion that would kill you, Cameron. You have to stomp it out. You have to go
I do have a
You
high level
must
of
go to
compassion, empathy,
4chan.
but
and crush all
but
compassion.
Yeah, you guys would die.
you're
in a second.
assuming that I'd have that in that room.
We're also assuming that we would have that opportunity, period.
Yeah.
Most saw traps are, like, really shitty, and everyone dies anyway. Or if it's the bitch, the chick doing it, the pig, she's, like, unfair, you know? That's why she got destroyed.
Mm.
The saw, it's really stupid, but I've seen, like, a ton of them.
Yeah,
Like 5 or 6 of them.
I've seen a few of them too because my old
Why?
roommate would
I
watch
don't
them.
fucking know, man. I just fucking do, you know? Just do it.
I don't know how they got popular. Maybe it's
Do you
like
wanna play
what
a
it
game?
is.
The one that bugs me
Yeah.
the most is the needle one, where she falls into, like, the pit of needles. That's, like,
Yeah,
gross.
that's bad.
Yeah, that sounds bad.
I'm not afraid of needles, but
Ah, you have AIDS.
yeah, you've got
And
AIDS
HIV.
50 times. I just don't. I'm not afraid of needles. They don't bother me, but I don't
And hepatitis.
like pits of needles per se.
I just
Kinda
don't
gross.
like a pit of needles.
Yeah, I feel like I'm not alone in this. You know?
What if the whole objective was to find a single strand of straw in a needle stack?
Yeah, that would be pretty brutal. I don't know. Oh, you'd get so fucked up, dude.
I'd be like, well, I don't need the straw.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
Yeah, I do the needle one, and then we'd all die.
Yeah, I'd kill myself. I ain't doing that.
All right, next one is from Safe Man. He says, who would be your favorite candidate for the next election?
My favorite candidate, like in real life, or us?
I think in real life, but I don't know. I don't know what he means.
I think Dwayne Johnson would be pretty sweet. I don't think he's ready to be hated yet, though. Because if you look at it, I mean, even like Donald Trump, like before he was running, he wasn't hated. Really, he was just a rich.
Nobody
a lot of people
liked
disliked
him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess he was a douche.
He had
There's not a single person who would have said that
Already.
they liked Donald Trump before he ran for president.
I don't know about that. I'm sure there was a lot of people who would say that, and that's why he won. I agree, though. He's a kind of a douchey TV personality, but like he wasn't hated, like reviled the same way. So
Yeah.
you have to. This person has to be ready to be hated. So I don't think The Rock is quite ready. When he is ready, though, I think The Rock dominates because he's the most likable man ever, as
Yeah.
far as I can tell.
Yeah, I support that.
You have to really try to hate him. You really do. I think Mike Rowe would be really cool, too. I like Mike Rowe a lot. I think he's really smart. And
Seth Rogen.
Seth Rogen. Just got to have a dumb guy in there. Just no, I was kidding. He's likable, though. Yeah, he would. I don't know if I would. Just, I don't know about him as like an actual candidate, but yeah, I'd go for those two. Ron Paul. Love me some Ron Paul.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he's a little old now, though. Like me some Rand Paul, too, but he just loses, so he's not as cool as his dad. I don't know. What about you, Craig?
I don't know. I don't know who I'd pick. Jeb Bush.
God.
For the comedy of it.
Yeah.
Get somebody else to like buy his website
Again.
again.
Yeah. Just have Trump buy it again, even though he's not running in this in this future that we're creating. He just buys it and sends it to his like Trump Steaks website that he brought back.
Yeah,
Great steaks. You'll never have a steak like this. JebBush.com.
be hilarious.
All right, that's fair. Thanks.
All right. Next question is from Thermination. He says, "How is female clone Caleb? What is her Twitter pronouns? What is her sex life like? I must know. Why? Why do you want to know?
Wait, who?
Female clone me. I don't like. Does
Did he say which Caleb?
me? Yeah, he meant me
How do you know he meant you?
because it says Caleb Craig.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Wow, man. It's take like 6 years to actually answer the question, Craig. All right, what are his
How is that-
pronouns?
The female me Twitter pronouns.
I mean, I guess you're the only one who can really know the female you, so.
The female me would just be, goddess, I guess. Obviously, because I'm a god. Yeah, that'd be the only, pronoun.
God, there's nothing I hate more than that. Just putting your pronouns in there.
Yeah, you love the Twitter pronouns.
It's such a... Dude,
It tells you who you hate.
It's so narcissistic to feel like you have to make people refer to you in a certain way to the extent that you feel the need to put it in your fucking profile. Like, it's... Female Craig, I don't think would do that.
I wouldn't do that, so she wouldn't either. You're
Exactly.
right.
Yeah, there you go. That's a Craig question.
Her sex life is fine, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, it's non-existent. That's a shriveled up little raisin down there.
I don't know. She is a female, so she must be doing better than I am.
Well, yeah, I mean, Jesus. Nicholas, my son's probably doing better than you. He's grabbing
Jesus.
himself.
That's true.
It's so disturbing. He just grabs his freaking package, and I'm like, dude, what are you doing? Just sitting there in the shower, just
It's,
like...
it's a power move, man. He's just showing you dominance.
You gotta stop.
He's
While you're ahead.
he's whipping it out, yeah. Yeah, no, he's probably doing better than Craig, because he can at least reach his, Craig's is off limits. The sacred,
Oh, yeah?
the occasional brush of the leg on the erect penis just explodes the Craig. You gotta exercise bike to jack off now.
I don't need that. I don't get off on the bike and the
exercise?
shorts like you and Joe do.
Man, yeah. All right.
Next one is from Morbid Gamer. He says, would you rather have butt sex with a not pretty crazy female who only does butt stuff, or would you rather have vaginal sex with an attractive lady who's crazy and only screams cartoon theme songs?
I want to be the very best, the best there ever was.
I mean, if it's not a continued relationship, that would probably be the best option for me. You know?
Gotta catch 'em all.
Yeah, STDs. Gotta catch 'em all.
Dude, that'd be hilarious.
Yeah, I'd go that. I don't know.
Just for the experience.
That's a one-way street for the asshole, for me. And I don't think... it's just kind of grody. I don't know. There's just something. I mean, I know we're old men for our anti-ass ways, but like it's just kind of gross.
That sounded like you were only going for the ass for a second.
No,
you said it was a one-way street for the ass.
Yeah, yeah, no.
You know, they do make condoms.
Yeah, but condoms are for losers. I mean, or people going in the ass, I guess would be. I'm not. Yeah, that's just. God damn it, no, man. It's after that the shits that I've taken. Like the idea of that, like, dude, man, like arm length, like just no. I just that's fucking whack. It's just nasty. It's just, I don't know. It just grosses me out. It just seems really unclean.
Yeah.
Because it's a fucking asshole. I mean, like, I don't know. You don't have to justify why you think that's unclean.
And you also do know that when you are aroused, that it suppresses what you find disgusting as well. You're more likely to do something that you would find disgusting normally.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, like, you know. Yeah. I guess that's. I don't know, man. So maybe now I'm just more disgusted.
So you never know unless you have the opportunity.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Front Door though, crazy, and theme song, that'd be actually pretty funny, and I'd probably last forever because I'd be like, oh, yeah, that's a good theme song, man.
Just listen to it.
Super
Yeah.
distracting.
The Ed, Ed and Eddie,
You're just concerned whether or not she's really into it because she's still singing and it's still in key. She's singing in key and they're going really hard and you're kind of sweating and
yeah,
she hasn't broken stride at all.
You're
You're just
tongue
like,
punching that pearl of clitoris, and you're like, can you just fucking chill with the with the season 3 Pokemon theme song? Like, Jesus, how do you have these memorized? I can't be down here all day. I need to go to work at some point.
Did the question say that
Like-
she's always singing these same songs or only when she's having sex?
Only when she's having sex, I think.
It didn't specify. It
So I
just
think she's
says
always
it's
singing
a
these
crazy lady
songs.
who screams cartoon theme songs.
Yeah.
So
She's always screaming cartoon theme songs.
Okay, then I guess.
So you know what you're getting into.
Yeah, what do you call it?
Oh,
Like Toontown. That's what you call it down there. Toontown.
all right.
I'd go with that though. That'd be interesting.
What did you say you go, Cam?
I didn't.
Yeah, I know. That's why I asked. Fucking go for it.
So is the other option?
She's just a sane person, other than the fact that she wants you to plug her ass with your
and
penis.
that's the
Yeah,
only
she
thing that
just-
you can do.
Yeah, she just wants only butt stuff.
She's
And is
a
this-
Catholic nun.
And is
essentially.
this for just one time, or for a long time? Like, what was
It,
the question?
it didn't say anything about a relationship, so just would you rather bang the crazy lady who sings show tunes for with the badge or the butt stuff with nothing else crazy?
I'd try that. I'd be
do
down.
You do the butt stuff?
Yeah, just
one and done?
just to know. Yeah.
All right. Our last question is from Jason McKeon. He says, in an alternate reality where Final Fantasy had a direct influence from Conan rather than D&D, what changes would we see in key scenes in the games? Well, clearly, all the women's would want to bang the main character.
Yeah, so it would be like FF7 every game.
Yeah. Another thing is, like, there would be some really racist overtones just occasionally.
Yeah, there'd be the primordial
I
snake.
mean, like, it's
every
not
time.
like he means it, but it's the times.
Well, are you uncomfortable when he uses the word Negro?
No, it's just hilarious. It's just funny to me to see the difference between the times.
Oh yeah,
Especially with, like, dude, that fucking, like, the Solomon Kane story where he, like, there's, like, the black guy in there and he's, like, really aggressive about that dude being black.
yeah.
It just made me laugh. But it's like, why? Why do you have to talk about this?
I think there'd be a lot less weakness in the games. There wouldn't be like a call to arms as much. It wouldn't be like, oh, pray for us so that we can win. It would just be you going and winning.
Yeah, it's just like they have a thing to do, so they got to go do it.
Yeah.
Conan's very resourceful.
Yeah,
He also doesn't like magic very much.
that's true.
He also thinks that anything that he can't explain personally is magic. So,
Yeah, it's pretty funny. Yeah, he just
God, dude,
attributes
the
it.
one thing that makes me laugh super hard still is like there's a thing where this guy is trying to explain a periscope to him, so like
Yeah.
the bouncing mirrors thing, so like why you can see a different room, and he like explains it to Conan, and Conan just like listens and nods, and he's like, yeah. He's like, and then he's just like, magic, got it. He just doesn't even fucking care. He's like, yeah, it's just magic. That's all it is.
Yeah. So
So everything would just be explained by it being magic.
Nice.
in FF7, when Aerith gets killed, he wouldn't put her in the pond. He would just leave her.
Yeah, he wouldn't care that much.
He wouldn't let people live. He would crush his enemies.
Yeah, he would crush them.
There'd be a lot of Wheel of Pain excellence going on.
As long as they're alive, though, he would totally help them out.
Yeah.
Even if they're like small weakling dudes, but they have to have the ability to keep up with him. Otherwise, he'll leave them behind.
Yeah. I don't know. He's kind of an interesting hero.
Yeah, Conan is pretty complex.
Yeah, for as simple as he is.
Yeah, he's the civilized barbarian.
Yeah, more or less. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I guess that's it. You said that's all the questions.
That's the
we have?
last question that we got. Yeah,
Nice.
You sure? Nothing on
Well,
Discord?
I mean, you're the one that has the Discord stuff, so I don't know, but that's the last we have on Twitter.
Oh well, I guess I better have a look. See.
Yeah, you should.
We got After Dark questions. I don't know if we did a.
I don't know if we did either. Yeah, there's no separate room for it, so.
Oh, there's stuff in the episode 200. It says, "Oh man, one more episode that starts with a Conan discussion. That podcast needs to happen." Yeah, and then R. Lennon says, "If you guys started a Conan podcast, what would you talk about in the opening? Cuphead and Souls games?"
Nope, just Conan.
Here's one from Thy Death Sword. After 2+ years of asking, will one of you finally play Dark Souls 3 with me?
Dude, I fucking played Dark Souls 3 with you, and I also kind of want to play it again. But after we have to beat the Ring City, you have to play through that with me, and then we can do another playthrough.
Okay. Will Joe ever send me the stickers I was promised 3 years ago? Just kidding. What are some of your plans for the future of the show? Congrats on 200 episodes and keep up the good work. Future of the show, I don't know. I mean, just kind of keep going, doing what we're doing. We talked about potential seasons where we do different types of games or different series of games, stuff like that. We kind of played around with ideas. Nothing's really concrete. Just kind of keep it going and come up with fun new ways to pick games. Like I like the sequels and prequels picks and stuff like that. I've got these other ideas that we can sort of continue game series that we've started and stuff like that, just to kind of keep it fresh. You know?
Yeah.
Got to freshen up down there. Podcast gets a little swamp ass.
Next season we might have something different, so.
Yeah, we'll see. You know, that's what I like about it is we can kind of do whatever we want. So, yeah, Craig, nothing.
No.
Okay, yeah, figured. Abrax says, "What are your 200 favorite games of all time? Please list each one." Yeah, no.
that one's gonna have to be a printed list, not a spoken list.
Matunica says he likes what he's thinking. Please tell us 200 memories from Bounty Hunter.
God damn.
He says, please don't tell
Bounty
us
Hunter
200,
and Memoir.
200 things about Conan like you've done in the last 50-ish episodes.
All right, so 200 things about Conan. Let's see.
No, just keep going, keep going.
So you have to put the bees that you find in the little honey hives, and they will create honey for you.
Yeah.
You can use that to create
So many different
all sorts of
things.
different things. Lots of stuff, dude.
Yeah, I mean, if you're not putting honey on your shit, then you're not playing the game right.
I know. Did you look stuff up on that game?
No.
Oh, dude, that's why I want to go back.
Yeah.
It's because I didn't look anything up online, and it's all so fucking like, it's just so natural to figure it out, and I love that. It's like a discovery, and that's why it's a
Except
passion.
not anymore when it comes to Hardened Steel. It's not natural.
That's true.
So
that we can cheat on, because fuck that. It's fucking star metal. It's from space, bro.
You gotta put it like
no, Hardened Steel is you used to be able to make steel, and then you could make hardened steel with mixing brimstone and other stuff together, sulfur and oxygen oxide. It made sense, but now you have to make steel with black ice to make hardened steel.
That doesn't make any sense.
It's not making any sense.
I mean, does hardened steel make any sense?
Yeah,
'Cause steel is just steel. Unless it, like, what is it? Stainless steel?
I mean, you can change. So there's different levels of steel hardness,
Yeah.
and depending on what kind of steel you're getting, changes what you do with it. You want a certain type of steel to make buildings out of. You want certain type of steel to make things like knives and stuff out of. The harder the steel is, the more firm of a edge it can make.
yeah, that's true.
It's more brittle. And it's harder.
Yeah. I mean, we could give you 200 things about Conan if you really fucking don't want
We
it.
really could, yeah.
Um,
I guess the last one would be from Emperor M. It says, will you still play any game anyone sends you?
eventually, I mean, we have plenty of games
We-
that have been sent.
I feel a little bit of
we've been
a
trying to get that going.
of a purpose behind that question. I think he has something like a real piece of shit he's sitting on. He wants to send to us.
God damn! Don't send us anything like any bad games. I
It's
don't
hard because we say we will, but then we have all these other things that are going on, and we don't. We have a lot of games.
We got like forced entries and things to play, so we can't prioritize as much as we want to.
Maybe that's what we could do next season: is just nominate games that have been gifted to us for the first chunk, and then finish them. That could be an idea. I would like to say yes, but I don't know that we can be held to that, and I don't think we can hold each other or ourselves to that with any great degree of truth. So I wish the answer were yes, and I do intend to play everything that's sent to us.
We're kind of working on that right now with the Uncharted's.
Yeah.
So yeah, there is a little bit of that, and I guess we've been nominating the ones we've been gifted. So
Yeah, we're trying, but I think we need to keep the vote of the show still going. So we'll put it in a vote, but that doesn't necessarily mean it'll win.
but we'll try to get to it. Definitely.
Yeah, and I mean, we've done side reviews of gifted games that weren't voted on, that were just forced in because we felt like playing it, and we have plenty of games like that we would all enjoy, like the Sonic games, Sonic 1 and 2. We have those are really fun. Occupus Trip. I mean, I know all of us have been chomping at that bit.
Yeah, only
Boy.
one of us, and it's you.
That's another one that I was disappointed that lost, by the way. Yeah, there's plenty of stuff. I mean, I would like to say yes, but it hasn't really happened in any large capacity up to this point. So,
Yeah.
well, fuck. This has been fun, man.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for coming out of the woodwork with your questions. That was great. If only you
Yeah.
could do that for After Dark.
Yeah.
I had to prompt him, man, like on fucking Twitter. Like most of those were just responses.
I had
to
to
my,
work.
Listening to our podcast
my
is not a
attacking
passive
him.
activity. You need to participate.
Yeah, you can't just listen to it while you're doing something else. It's like watching Game of Thrones or like a big HBO show.
Yeah, they
you just
don't-
do that.
They
You
don't just seek out the Nude Clan Q hashtag, man. I had to be like, hey, you fucks.
Did you
ask
look
a
at the Nude Clan
question,
Q
so-
hashtag though?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, I was like, 'cause I
There was a
didn't.
few that were like not as responses, but not that many.
Oh, okay.
Most of them were just responses to my prompts.
Got
So,
it. Well, thank you guys for hanging out for episode 200. Here's to 200 more, and God knows how many more after that. Thank you guys so much for hanging out, and please leave us your reviews. Give us your goddamn money. Do Audible, man. If you guys got a boring job, busy seasons are coming up for almost every job that's retail or sales oriented, which is a lot. Get your Audible trial started. Try it out. If you like it, great. If not, great. We get paid either way, and you get to try it out. There's a lot of great work on there. A lot of great narrators and great books to be discovered for a lot of people that don't have time, like myself. And Caleb Craig. Well, man, that nipple is fucking... Man, that thing is excited. Oh shit! I thought it was something else. I thought your nipple was on the. How many nipples do you have? The fuck!
I have two.
I was
You've
like,
seen them.
Oh, I thought that nipple was more to the left, and he straightens his shirt out, and there's still a nipple mark over there, and I'm like, what? It's fucking. How many teats do you got on that one? Your left breast is just fucking multi-titted. Yeah, that was weird. All right. Yeah. Anyway. Do all that stuff. You know where to follow us. You know where to find us. And until next time, guys,
Enjoy the nude.
Time to get good.
live always in the nude.
No!